But it's good to be back around the table with all of you, and it's good to see everybody once again. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little lethargic getting out. I'm like, but then as soon as I walked in Monday, I'm like, yes,
That's right.
energy. Let's do this. So, fizz time.
The fizz. It has been
Fizzing.
Last time, you continued your journey through the lower levels of the Dream House, the sort of cultist hideaway, or a devilish cultist hideaway that was abandoned apparently. And down below that was a portal or a gateway to hell, with a tributary of the river Styx, where you saw, a market for people or souls and devils selling them. When you returned back up, you went through the rest of the hideout, found some books, got in trouble with the books.
A lot of trouble.
Big trouble with the books.
And you found a treasure trove tucked away behind a bedroom, where you had lots and lots and lots of money, with coins all bearing the imperial seal of the Kingdom of Aetus. And after that, you decided to clean out the rest of the lair by going to the dungeon and cleaning out those two locked away horrors, and where Andrew banished one, if I remember correctly, and you dispatched the other one through some other daylight, even though he tried to hide by turning around.
That was so cute.
That was the best.
It made me feel bad.
I'm running away.
Yeah.
You can't see me. Oh, you can see me?
Yeah, whoops. So after that, you returned to the surface, and if I remember correctly, you made your way back to the airship. So with the crew, two less of the gnomes, but you have Sergei Galimov around. You decided to take your long rest inside the safety of your own airship, and that's where we are picking up. So
Long rested.
you are long rested.
Yes. Breakfast time, maybe.
You are breakfasting.
Brad's doing
Asking
his
the important questions.
montage
But are we
of
eating
different
breakfast?
yoga.
Zerika's moving around, making breakfast for all of you to order. I've gotten good at flapjacks. And so he just got stacks of flapjacks are just emerging from below him. So
I want to eat like a bunch, and then also make myself get bigger and bigger as I'm eating them.
Oh, visually,
yeah,
like-
just visually illusion
Okay.
and stuff.
very nice.
Oh, you're tweaking Anolo's mind. I'm like, it's not right. It's not. He should. It's quite impressive, but not right.
Well, I hope you don't all do that. Shaking.
Yeah, get up and like kind of wobble around them or something.
Very nice. Gimbal and the crew are still forlorn. Some of them are still in bed and mourning over the loss of a couple of their friends. But otherwise, they are in okay spirits. And Zarek is just happy to have everyone back aboard. He's got a big old smile on his face, showing his teeth. What do you do? Yeah.
So, and but I remember a few things about my days before you guys, and I remember each morning we would start humming and singing to bring in the day, but also to remember those that maybe we lost. And I think, being that our crew's 2 people down, do you think you can maybe help me out doing like one of these humming chants for the crew? After your bacon, of course.
Humming chants.
Right. So
No, I'm just trying to find the right key.
the key is just doing it right.
Perhaps Brad can assist with this too.
Well, Brett, I'm sure. Look, he's still doing his stretches. Look, you don't. He's gonna get. Yeah, that's perfect. Actually, that's a piece of it. Very nature sounding.
That's how we mourn our dead in giant.
That's right.
I have an idea.
Nature.
I'll play the lute. And you can lead the rest in the nature sounds.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that without doing it,
Okay.
and
That's no fun.
no, singing. Yeah. Look, he's
From Monty Python.
Domine, Domine's Requiem.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening without the board smacking.
Yes.
Unless
yes.
Brad is actually doing that. I
No,
wouldn't
no,
put it
no.
past you.
That's
Yep.
Okay. So you are singing,
I think
humming,
yeah.
chanting.
Let's perform it.
Make a performance check.
I got +4, baby. 8.
Luckily, I'm here. 21.
21. Okay. So Nolo is butchering some of the notes, kind of mixing meters and it is off key a bit, but Ander, through some suave lute playing, has managed to mask some of that.
Beautiful.
I throw my voice every once in a while to cover.
So wonderful. And I'm going to start crying in it. You know, I feel good. I feel good about this.
Huh?
I feel like I'm doing a good thing. I've never really performed with just Ander.
Did you
Feel
guys? I'm
Your
sorry.
heart's
Did you guys
in the right
like
place.
talk about this and then do this near the table?
Yeah, we're all doing it right here.
Yeah, the breakfast table.
Right as he's sucking down his bacon, dude.
Okay, I'd like to make a Constitution save to see if I choke on my flapjacks.
Okay.
Oh my god.
+4.
Yeah, 21. So apparently I'm all right, but I'm very concerned
Yeah.
of what's going on. Just like,
Well, mix in a little for Mardo and Leffe, too. You guys didn't know Leffe, but
Right.
we did.
Yeah. Original
You hooked the
Oddlot.
verses for that. But anyway. Is Gimbal okay?
He hasn't gotten out of bed yet.
You know, guys, Gimbal has been so important to us. He's got the ship flying. Maybe we ought to help him out with a little something. You know what might bring his spirits up?
Oh, like rescuing his dad?
Roy.
Right, you are, Brad.
Roy.
Or we could like buy him a necklace.
Both.
Maybe we rescue his dad first.
Yeah, let's go with that plan.
Sure.
It'll save us on jewelry costs.
We do both.
And, you know, while we're there, they have gold. And we need gold.
Then we would have gold.
Exactly. I see we're all on the same page with this. Same page with this, excuse me.
It's always about the gold with you.
We need to get the ship ready to save the other unicorn. We can't, ironically, we can't put this ship in water.
Which I still don't get, to be quite frank, but I mean,
It can't go under the water. Well, it might be able to go under water. We wouldn't have a good time.
right.
So we need to get that bubble for the ship.
Kind of like my armor, except
Ship-sized bubble.
ship. Yeah.
Ship? Your armor's a bubble?
But like no, but like the ship would then like breathe underwater.
Oh.
Right?
I mean, I can cast water breathing, but I don't think this thing would steer too well.
We want to
We do need to be able to steer the ship.
Generally.
So let's go get his dad. Look, that sounds like things for us, and I'm thinking, poor Gimbal, he's still in bed. I mean, Zarek, what would you give somebody who is like real sad? And I mean, we want to tell him we want to go get his dad, but I mean, how do we get him out of bed? What would you feed him?
I would make him muffins.
Muffins.
Genius.
All right, right.
And maybe a day in the spa.
I mean, we do have it installed, but I don't think I can do much like this.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. For how many days? 2?
It was 60
60
hours.
Yeah. Ooh, that's more than 2 days.
That's, yeah.
Because we just reached.
Well, he can
Yeah.
bathe himself. He doesn't need you.
Going on to 3 days.
Maybe you can massage him with those.
Yeah, I'm probably still shaking too. I don't think 24 hours has passed since that.
Yeah, yours was a lot shorter.
20 hours or something.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh, so I was doing my yoga. I was like, blah.
Did we want to try the greater restoration on him? We'll have to use up some of the diamond dust, but I could cast it.
It's up to you.
I mean, we're going to be traveling in the airship. It may not be necessary.
How far away are we from Cliffnall?
You're 2 days.
It's
Because
48
you got to go
hours.
back through Guy's belt.
Don't worry, Snow. I'll feed you your soup while you're shaking.
I know.
Okay, so some muffins.
Yes.
Imperial cost on that spelled below.
You've been. What's he super like to eat with the muffins?
Yeah, I'm trying to actually, I was trying to remember as Brad, what he likes.
I don't know. They tend to avoid me.
Okay.
I would give him cranberries and clover.
Maybe not the clover, but
Maybe just the cranberries.
Well,
Cranberries are
cranberries.
great. Gnomes love cranberries.
love them.
Speaking as a gnome, I can tell you, gnomes love
Good
cranberries.
berries, man. Put
That's
some
inside-
good berries in it.
That's insider information.
Can you put some good berries in these muffins?
I could, yeah.
Yeah. Put it one in the middle, right? So like,
Ooh, good berry surprise.
yeah.
Surprise! How does good berry work?
Okay. Give me a
cast the
moment
spell
while I
and it makes good
produce some muffins.
So disturbing.
Produce some.
Produce the muffins!
Don't
See,
think
that's
about
the
it
You're
too hard.
saying it. Produce the muffins. At least Sonoro doesn't get it. You run and do it.
Easy bake, Sarah.
So he goes back behind, like the table kind of floats down a little bit, and then he slowly emerges back up on a pile of muffins.
Yep. Yep, that's what happens.
A lot of muffins.
Yeah. I made some for everybody.
Thank you, Zurich.
You're so generous, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to take a taste test just to make sure that
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Grab one.
Definitely.
They're up to Zerik's normal
Yeah,
standards of.
they taste adequate. Yeah.
Excellent.
Not the best muffin you've ever had, but it's not bad.
It's the best
I
muffin
would
I
put it
ever
in and
had.
just like slowly, and it just like, and just like deflate back to normal size.
There you go.
Whoa, look, you're weird, dude. Keep it up. But, whoa.
Yeah, I'll just do one of my, wraparound smiles.
Creepy.
So at this point, Gimbal emerges.
Yeah.
He's haggard looking, bagged under his eyes. Still, he hasn't taken time to get himself really comported, so his dress is all wrinkled and hair's all messed up. But he's morning.
Gimbal, please come, sit, have a muffin.
Okay. He joins and sits.
We've all lost people. Before we met you, we lost a friend who had been with us since the beginning. And we weren't family by blood, but, it hurt, like losing a family member. For us, it was important to keep going, to keep doing what we're doing, because he died in the service of a larger cause, a cause that we have to see through. I don't know if that applies to you, but perhaps getting going again soon, not right away, but when you're ready to, would be the best thing for you.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up and roll over. It's just, Sigbert and I go way back. He was, childhood friend. I've known Nissa forever. Not as long as Sigbert, but, it's. I'm gonna miss them.
I think you also miss your father too, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Well, we were talking, and we thought maybe it's time to go get him.
And a necklace, right, Brad?
Yeah, totally. Do you like jewelry?
I appreciate the thoughtfulness on the jewelry. It kind of gets in the way of the job. But so I might take a pass on that. But you guys are seriously gonna go get Dad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
How you gonna get in?
With magic.
And brains?
And I'm just gonna break doors.
Mostly magic.
And a whole lot of improvisation.
Okay.
I wanted to have exited, like, holding my mouth, because I think this is hysterical, unfortunately. And then I'll pop myself back in and I'll be like, do you have anything of your dad's?
No, they took everything.
That won't work. And leave. I've got my gone.
Even in your old home in Cliffnall, would there be anything of his? I think I know.
Well,
what he's talking
we're not from Cliffnall.
about.
No, we were sort of
Excuse me.
contracted to do some work, and then they kept us.
Would your home then have something of his?
Yeah, I would assume. Yeah, if it's still there, I hope they haven't done anything to it. I mean, I have no reason to believe it's gone, but I hope it's not gone. That'd be weird.
You need something for magic, something of his father's.
We could go to him.
So where are you from originally, Gimbal?
Or I could.
Well,
We'd have to plan.
I'm from Etus. I mean, that's more the southern portion, but we're kind of close. Maybe a day and a half in the airship.
Obviously away from the cliff now, right?
Yeah, we gotta go south.
So it's
Isn't Cliff Knoll
Cliff Knoll, and it's on the opposite direction.
I
Day and a
know,
half?
Cliff. Yeah, like if you're here in Etus
Yep.
right now, you just basically just shoot straight south.
For a day and a half, and then to
Yeah.
go back, it'd be like 3.5 days up.
Yeah.
Cliff Knoll? Okay.
I need like a body part.
What?
Yeah, a body part?
Like hair. Do you keep any of these nail
God.
clippings or?
How about a
Your
hairbrush?
body parts
A hairbrush.
sinister.
Or a comb.
A bit of hair.
I
is
mean,
different.
probably at home, but not. I don't keep that stuff around me. Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't you?
I could think of a few reasons. You're weird.
He is.
Okay.
We prefer eccentric
Ex-
because we're rich now.
We're rich now. Not for long.
That is the distinguisher.
Also, while we were in Cliff Knoll, we were thinking about stopping by the Royal Vaults or something. Do you know anything about that? You're getting close?
They didn't really let us out. I've heard very little about any vaults.
Guess we might have to lean on some old contacts. And the Nine Blades.
Yep. Maybe.
I could go visit Ned. And ask.
You can do that right now?
Isn't that a nine blade?
Oh wait, yeah, the box thing,
I
right?
can use the box. I can use the box whenever.
What would you go? Well,
He can
Hello?
use a box.
remember the dragon and the unicorn? And
Wait, so like right now, you just jump in a box and you're in front of Ned?
that's what we found in us.
We could do that.
What do you guys think?
Should we just leave you the message, or maybe write a note with everything on it, just to make sure it all gets across? Or
Sometimes I forget things.
Probably a note then.
Yeah, I
Note
think so.
sounds good. Yeah.
I could
Anders
write
got
a
the pretty
poem.
handwriting.
Could you?
Yeah.
Could you really?
Right,
Yeah, I
Squidward,
could.
you read them.
I mean, Ned would probably like it in poem form. It'd be like Thieves' Cant, but musical.
Yeah. Right.
Brad, do you know
Kobold.
thieves?
Don't encourage
What does it sound
Brad.
like?
Sorry,
What
it's
does
the
these can't
shaking
sound
talking.
like?
Does anybody want to try and recant Ned's thieves' cant for
Oh jeez.
for Brad here,
Boot and
so you can
scoot?
try and mimic it?
Mostly sounded like nonsense to me.
Well, that's what.
No, though. Maybe you would
That's
help out
poetry,
here.
though.
I know exactly how Ned did it, and it went like this. I'm gonna be a boot in the lace, another hole in the pigeon, and frankincense did the okra.
Oh, I totally get it. I don't get it.
No, nobody does. That's the point.
But oh, that's kind of that's beautiful.
But what he
Like
said was,
choking
is
up.
like, you know, I is what I isn't.
I know. Let's try common.
Okay, he's common.
Yes,
What is-
a language we all speak.
Then it gets intercepted, but you have to guard it with your life.
Okay.
Sweet. He's down. Oh, that was a little harsh with Schwarzenegger of me. Sorry.
Down.
Down. Get to the chopper.
Brad is.
Okay. So what's the plan?
I I believe we're. Aren't we
Box?
doing the
Write a
box?
note.
So we're gonna write a note.
Yeah.
I think in the note we should say something about you're very interested in acquiring a good part of the coinage of the realm in order to help us save the last unicorn, which I believe is a movie.
And a book.
I think a starship
It
or
was
something.
If Ned would have any plans or access or could come up with any kind of information, yes, to help us figure out how to rob that vault.
Like, and a way to get like in the city because there's like
Yeah.
scary stuff in the city, right? You said something about like crazy beams.
Yeah, there was a big energy beam that
Oh,
toppled
Yeah.
buildings. Yeah,
we also need to see if they can get she can
Disintegrate.
get information on where Gimble's father is.
that too.
What's his name, Gimble?
Oh, my dad's name?
Yeah.
Oh, he's Cogmaster Body Knock.
Whoa.
Of course.
Wow.
See if the Nine Blades can find him at all. I mean, name like that'll surely stand out, and it's the
Like
records.
Olo.
Cogmaster
It was
Body Knock?
that was a real 1-2 punch of a name.
It really is.
I think I performed with him once. Turntables.
Sorry, continue, man. That was good. That was classic. Oh, sugar.
That's all right.
Cogmaster Body Knock. Where does that come from?
Comes from the best place.
Master. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, Dad's kind of old, but he's got tricks up his sleeve that I don't know yet because I'm still kind of apprenticing. So they would keep him alive because he's valuable in that way, but he's under surveillance and he's under pretty heavy guard too. So I only saw him once in a while.
You're just apprenticing and you can fix the whole ship?
Yeah, why?
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So like, do you know where he'd be?
We were held in the main tower, the castle essentially.
Okay.
We were brought out every so often under escort to warehouses, and the one this airship we have now, this is the largest that they have. They're working on other smaller ones too, but because that's what we had resources for. So once in a while, we work on the small ships.
Okay.
Small ships.
Good question.
Without you guys, can they work on the small ships anymore?
I'm sure they might find a way to. I mean, we were pretty integral into the whole project. However, they have other stuff they were working on too that didn't involve us. I mean, you might have seen a giant man who would have like these gauntlets and just unleashed like ripples of temporal energy.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, we
Yeah.
remember him.
Yeah, they've
Totally.
they have a bunch of those guys.
I wasn't there.
I mean, Cliff Null, for whatever reason, has been mobilizing, but in developing other arms and technologies.
Definitely should find out what's there before we go in.
You said gauntlets that punch things harder.
Well, yeah.
He was big.
Interesting.
Remember that was the guy who made time really slow on Buick?
Yeah, he's kind of was the guy that did Buick in when I tried to rescue him.
There's more like that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they have at least a regiment of them. Not maybe not a whole regiment. That's probably using my words wrong. I'm not versed in
Squad.
military. They might have 20 or 30 of those guys.
So yeah, that's like
Still
a
not
platoon.
great.
That's 20 or 30 more than I want to deal with.
I could take them.
However, that technology in the right hands would be very useful.
Like these heads.
Or this technology.
Like your hands.
And I point towards the deck of the ship.
Yes. And yeah, so like, okay, I don't know how much we can pull off here, but let's just spitball a few ideas here. We need gold for the ship. We need to rescue Gimble's dad, the Cogmaster. There are other pieces of airship lying around that possibly, I don't know how big, but we can steal those pieces and arm our airship with those things. And, anything else we can get our hands on.
So a daring raid of the armory, and I prestidigitate a pirate's hat on.
That's inspiring.
But I'm going to sit back on the planning of this one, guys. I'll let you guys do it. The last couple of decisions I made haven't gone real well, and I think we better be more of a democracy.
Why don't we go and see what this Nine Blades person can tell us?
You mean
maybe? Yeah. And then maybe that way we'll know like how we'd get in the city and how much time we'd have and like what we're up against.
Ned is a master of it. You know we should probably at least talk to Ned.
But do you think we can put Brad and Ned in the same room at the same time?
Yes. I think it'd be great. I mean, right, Snow? I mean, it'd be great.
Oh, they'd get along famously.
Ned wasn't
Famously.
Ned wasn't in Cliftonal. But
Right.
But we could, she has contacts in the Nine Blades, and they're.
And I think, isn't she in the place down below, south, a day and a half away? Where is she at?
Where's
Ned?
Ned?
No, Ned Ned and Wayne went back to Cliff Knoll to reconvene at the hideout.
That was
Ned was in
weeks
Cliff
ago.
Yeah.
Weeks and weeks and weeks ago.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
was
if
a
she's
couple
still there or
weeks
not.
ago.
That's,
Yeah, she might be on a different mission because of stuff and
Okay,
reasons.
so I didn't say
but-
that.
I thought Ned was going to take over where Buick was.
Yeah,
Down below.
she's stepping
Yeah.
in for Buick. Yeah,
I know
and
it.
so she went to what was it? The town name. I always forget.
I know it's south of there.
Yeah,
but
it's sort of southeast.
Southern Cliftonal.
Yeah. Yeah. So
South
it's,
Knoll.
South
South Knoll.
South Knoll.
There's South Knoll, Cliff Knoll, and North Knoll.
And Beach Knoll. Don't forget Beach Knoll.
And Narwhal.
And the Knoll Knoll.
Knoll, yeah.
That wasn't Ellery, was it?
oh yeah, Ellery. Yeah.
Ellery.
Somehow popped in my head. I don't know.
Thank you.
Ellery?
Oh, Ellery.
Yeah, because we had to. That's like the third or fourth time we've been there, right?
Okay, so look,
our
this
starting
is what I'm
point.
thinking. It's probably going to take us. So from here to get to Ellery is what, a day and a half?
No, from here to where you are right now to Ellery, that's gonna be like probably 3 days.
Okay, so it's on the other side of Cliff Knoll from where
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So I can go to Ned, give her the message, let her do her thing, and then by the time we're close to Cliftonal, I go back and be like, what's up?
Like, how do you get back?
Same way,
the box.
the box.
Is that-
Because I know Ned.
Wait, is this the box that you would be using, like, if we found body parts? Does that mean, like, you have our body parts?
No, I don't need them.
What?
No, because I know you.
Everyone's head is like, is that more creepy or less creepy?
I like to see him get body parts from me.
Search his room later.
Search nothing. My perception is like nothing.
Well, you know what, guys? We can't be that judgmental. Thirkier's got body parts all over the place.
He eats those body
Yeah,
parts.
he's
I'm wearing
he's
body
wearing
parts.
body parts.
Yeah, you got a good point there. Glass houses and all.
So I'm thinking, if I know Ned, if you box kittened to Ned now and said, look, we're coming to Cliff Knoll, we need to find what's his name, that Cog Master Body Knock. That's a great one, by the way. Your dad's cool. We give him 3 days that it's going to take us to get there, and we say, look, Ned, we need you to plan it out. We need you to help out. Ned does it. We get there, we meet, boom, we go get Cog Master Body Knock.
That's the key thing. Again, to get
Cog Master Body Knock.
Gimble's dad.
Cogmaster body now.
One and the same.
All right.
So yeah, I think we should do that. I think we should cat box it and then give Ned the couple days to plan it out.
Can we call it Schrodinger?
Schrodinger's box.
Schrodinger.
It's
You know what that's the study of like
The
is the
cat
cat
is
alive?
you guys can call it whatever you want.
Very
there a Schrodinger in this
appropriately
universe?
answer.
There is now.
No,
His name's Mordecai.
Yeah, there's a Mordecai.
Kind
It's
of.
just
Schrodinger's Speedy Courier. Is now my spell name, I guess.
Okay.
Well, good luck, I guess, if you're happy. You're like
Well, I
straight
need the
up.
note.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he's terrible.
You really need a note?
I mean,
better safe than sorry.
do I?
I know sometimes when I think of good things, if I don't write them down, they're gone.
Do you really want a no-note conversation between Soot and Ned?
No.
I mean,
I'm gonna sneak in a note that says, "Hi, Ned," on his paper.
yeah, like there's the official note, but then there's like a postscript. Yeah.
"Hi, Ned."
Like the guys say hi.
Alvin leaves one. He attaches like a pressed flower to it.
Aww.
For Ned. Yeah.
Nice.
Love it. What kind of flower?
A daisy. Legitimately, for a split second, I was like, "What does Brad care?" And then I was like, "Oh right."
Well, I mean, like Brad does like flowers.
but yeah, a dried daisy, and just, Alvin leaves a little note. I saw this. I thought of you.
Ned
Here you
would
go.
totally love
Yeah.
it. That's awesome. Cool.
Very sweet.
He's writing the note.
Oh, he's writing a real note.
But like I'm totally picturing it. Like there's the official note, and then like Anora's like, I just needed to add a little thing, and I was like, yeah, me too.
Lolo says, "Oi."
Oi. Oi. How do you spell oi?
O-I-Y.
Oi.
Oi.
Love it.
All right, so while this is going on, Zarek's floating around. Golemoff is emerged, and he looks around, just sees the muffins, and just starts shoveling muffins into his mouth. He's finally putting on some weight again after being starved in the Frostville for so
Good,
long.
because the skinny elephant man is just really,
Yeah, he was just a,
Creepy in
like
my
it was just a
head,
bag
yeah.
of skin.
yeah, just terrifying.
But he's like, he looks at you guys, he waves, takes some more muffins, and goes back to his room.
You know, I don't blame him. Just grab the muffins and go.
Yeah.
And Gimbal speaks up again. He's like, "Yeah, I really appreciate you guys, like, you're doing this, but you sure? I don't see it going well."
Neither do we. I mean,
I mean, you're talking about breaking into, a really heavily fortified city.
Well,
That's-
like, yes, but what could they possibly do that's worse than what we just dealt with down in the city?
Hell.
There was like, yeah,
Hell.
right?
A gateway to
creatures
hell.
from hell.
They
Also,
got nothing.
You saw a gateway to hell?
Did we not mention that?
No,
Those creatures.
There were people, they were going into hell. It was so funny.
No. It wasn't
You know,
funny.
but- I actually, I wrote a poem about an experience we had in there. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
Why not?
I called it the room. Doorknobs, burning flesh. Don't trust the room. Books, open at your own risk. Don't trust the room. Tapestry of dust and pain. Don't trust the room. Thank you.
No, it deserves this one. I felt it like I was there.
It's been overdue inspiration.
Right there.
Yeah, we're there, yeah. Oh my god.
The foam die will count,
Yes.
and the counting begins.
Yes.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good lord.
Sorry.
No, it's beautiful.
Gimbal, that was something.
That happened.
That happened, yeah. Yeah.
So true.
especially the part with the books.
I didn't want to ask questions, didn't want to presume. I just figured you had a tick. I don't know.
It does.
Yeah.
It's a curse.
It'll
you
be
know.
around for a little while longer.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay. Don't steer the ship. No. Don't go to the engine room. No.
Wouldn't
Okay.
dream.
Okay. Yeah, it's just when you go into Cliffnall, you got to realize that they don't like magic as much as the rest of us do, and they take steps to quarantine it, to isolate it, to do stuff. you know.
Wait, can they make it so your magic doesn't work?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, they were like that when we originally took the ship.
Yeah, but you didn't see the full extent of it.
Fair.
Also, they were trying to get it back. They might not want it back now. They might be like, okay.
Well, The only magic that they can't stop is the magic of these. I can break into anything.
I don't believe you.
You don't got to.
Though I appreciate your effort here. I think this is kind of amazing, but just be aware that there's like anti-magic fields and things that they can call up.
Is there like a way to identify them or prevent them? Like, what kind of countermeasures could you tell us about?
I just heard things through the walls, through guards and secondhand kind of stuff. I can't really
Are the
identify.
walls like really thin?
No.
Ned
But
would know.
when you're all alone and it's dark, you tend to listen.
Put that in a note for Ned.
What?
Given
Magic fields, how to get
the
around.
stuff that you know that they have, and where you think your dad is, how would you do it?
I wouldn't. I love my dad, but I wouldn't go back. I'm out. Yeah, I'm eternally grateful for you guys saving me, but I wouldn't. I like my freedom.
We should definitely go.
Like,
We like your freedom.
don't we like need him in order to finish the ship stuff?
Yes.
Right?
Also, we want the joyous reunion of father
Right,
and son.
so-
But yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely
My
need him to
main
finish the
motivator
ship stuff.
is my man Gimbal. He's part of us. I mean, whether we like it or NPC or not. Like,
Yeah,
he's a
crew.
great guy.
Yeah, we're
We
a
gotta
crew.
help him. We're a crew. Right.
Yeah.
So we get him for that reason first. Second reason, fix ship. And third reason, whatever your gold thing is. To fix
Your
ship.
gold thing is.
Right, that might help me too. But anyway.
I love Noel's priorities. Whatever your gold thing is.
Whatever this thing you have is with money, I don't know how it
I
works.
really don't know. I could care less. We're gonna hit things and protect it.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything while we're...
Oh, I want to check on Helen.
Okay.
Has she got? I'm looking around to see if there's a sandwich.
Oh, did you send her to get you a sandwich?
Oh, you did, didn't
There
you?
is no... I mean, this she doesn't have a sandwich with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you leave the sandwich?
I didn't ask her to get me one.
Oh, okay. No, there's no sandwich. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh my
one.
gosh,
That
that's
one.
that one.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably a plus to perception. That's
have a-
plus 6,
Okay.
so 7.
Seven total.
But not
But
one.
still, you
Yes,
want
but
the record to
still fail it.
reflect.
Not
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, Helen comes back and she's got like... You smell something different about her, but you have no idea what it is. You look at her, you're like, oh, whatever, you just kind of go about your day.
Yeah. Helen, you having a good time?
One leg goes,
Okay. I'm keep up the good work. If you just hang out. Do you need anything to eat? Or do you eat things?
slow blink.
Okay.
You have no idea what that means.
There's some muffins downstairs if you're hungry. Okay. This is great.
Okay, the note
I don't know how
for
this
cat
thing-
boxing.
I do not read it. I just hold it up and
There's one side is for her, the other is an old song. I don't want the old song. The top of it says the note to Ned, okay?
okay.
Yeah.
You got it?
Okay. Okay. This is what I give to Ned.
Yes.
Okay.
The part that says for Ned.
I should go now?
You got everything you need?
I have the note.
Okay. And you should wait for an answer. And then we're going to meet up with him once we get closer to Cliff Knoll?
Once you have all the answers.
I thought we
come
were
back.
going to have
He comes
him
right back.
deliver
He'll
the
come right
note,
back.
and then he could come right back, and then he was going to go again.
Later.
Later.
Because I'll be
To
arrested
get
and I can
the-
do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get an initial information dump from Ned. And
Right. The bubble
Okay,
pipe.
so as your silver
We get it.
box
You pay.
emerges, you hop in, you close it, and suddenly you feel like the reality is kind of bend and just like kind of elongate you, and then contract, and poof, you get launched through this kind of interdimensional space, and poof, you land, and poof, the box hits something squishy.
no,
Like, Ned, are you there?
isn't it there?
You don't hear any answer.
I'll go and like telepathically. I'm like, Ned, I need to talk to you. You have to open the chest.
Okay. You see, you hear the latch click, but not open.
Ned, open the box.
Okay. So the box opens, and there is a there's a blade coming at your throat.
Oh.
And you feel like a gust of wind emerging from the blade, and you hear your cat whiskers blow back, and she slowly lifts it up, and she looks at you, and she goes,
She's seen you before, right?
It's me. Remember?
shakes her head, she goes, don't remember you.
No, I came at the Oddlot, and I do an illusion of us meeting, and then and I went to the ship, and I met these guys, and I'm like, oh, and this.
Oh, it's got like a little dried daisy attached to it.
Yeah, all this stuff.
And like little notes in the margins from the crew.
It is Ned. Do I recognize Ned? Is it?
It is Ned. Yeah. She looks a bit haggard. Her face is dirty, and her hair is like just kind of a mess. Like there's mud and stuff caked into it. She's actually got like bits of mud on her face. The rest of her is kind of just kind of a mess. Yeah. But her eyes are still kind of bright. She stares through like her mud-caked face, and still has the cutlass supreme pointed at you.
Yeah. Is it? Where are we? I'll get out of the chest. I'm gonna hop out of the chest.
Okay. So you look around. You're in what looks to be a bayou.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it light out?
Yeah. It's about midday.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's light, and it's almost like those large mangrove trees that have like the lots of roots that you can kind of go under and stuff like that. You're in like this kind of large swampy bayou full of those.
Is Dagobah?
It's kind of Dagobah-esque. Yeah.
I'll splash around in the mud.
Yeah. You definitely get muddy, and it's got a almost a putrid smell to
Like
the water.
sulfury and rotten.
Yeah, it's rot and sulfur and
How quaint.
This place is great. Where are we?
Great.
she goes, don't worry about it.
Okay.
And she reads the note.
You want me to read it out loud?
No, that's okay.
Oh, for the audience.
Oh, should I read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ander.
Wow.
Nedwin, we hope you are well. We certainly miss you. Please come back. You can have Brad's spot. We could use your help and the help of your organization. We have 3 concerns. 1, rescue Cogmaster Bodyknock, Gimble's dad, from the Energy Spire. 2, raid the royal coffers. We need coin to upgrade the Buick LeSabre so that we can visit and save the last unicorn, trademark. 3. That's right, it is a book, isn't it? Yeah. Steal any magic tech we can get our hands on. Option number 1? Optional. Any help you can provide, plans, floor layouts, information, henchmen, how to get around magic fields, etc. We'd appreciate. We hope to see you soon. Andrew the Oddlot. P.S. Onola says hi. So does everyone else. Okay.
Noise.
She considers this for a moment.
I'll just stomp around in the mud
Yeah.
until she's done.
And she calls you back over. If you can get in touch with Wayne is still in Cliffnall, but my mission's out here right now. I'm searching for a dragon lair.
Cool.
Yeah. Nah, it's not great, but here we are. And it's so we're worried that one of there's a dragon here who's marshaled more forces from this bayou to move into Briga from the south. And I'm on reconnaissance and I have to find this out. So I applaud you guys going to do this, but I haven't been stationed in Cliftonall long enough to really have any kind of information. Sorry.
That's okay. This was fun anyway. Do you want me to tell them anything?
Yeah, tell them that, what I just said.
Okay.
That'd be good.
You seemed way happier last time.
Yeah,
didn't you?
we're not booting scooting anymore, so.
I see.
Don't you hate on a TV show when they replace one of the actors for a character?
You could totally tell, but they're like,
Yeah,
trying to play it up. Yeah.
yeah, it's like, I'm not dead. This is bad.
No, but it works because it sounds like she's been.
Exactly, because it sounds like
I've seen some
different
stuff, man.
Yeah.
so that's
Okay.
implied.
Hardcore Ned.
Yeah, I just try and make contact with Wayne. Wayne has more of the planned stuff in the city. Still has contacts and information there. Don't forget to reach out to Hector. Hector might be able to help too.
Do you have any of their? Oh, Hector. I don't know who that is. Do you? Or wait. Do you have any of their hair or fingernails? Or
Ned might.
I mean,
She actually starts pawing through her pockets.
yeah,
Have some, cool.
Yeah.
can't rule it out.
But she had somebody's.
Let's find
he got to you guys somehow.
She starts pulling out random trinkets from her vest pockets, but all of it's really kind of unusable because it's been in the water and it's not really great, and it's kind of
you can't tell what's what anymore.
Yeah, things are just not great right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Tell
anything
them I
else?
miss them.
Okay. Okay. Miss them. You're not in Cliftonall. You can't help us. You're hunting a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. I resummon the box. Then click. I'm thinking about Brad to go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Well, no, I got to pick somebody to go to.
Oh. My poem was pretty
You launch back through and thunk. The box rattles.
Brad, open the box.
Oh, sweet! What I got?
And I am covered in mud.
Whoa, what happened to you,
Kristen, did you
little
take-
dude? You smell really
yeah,
bad.
as you clean off one part, I put mud back on in other
Smelly
spots,
cat.
via disguise self.
Another cat. What are
He's
they
just pushing
feeding
it
you?
around.
It is actually, the smell is going away, which is useful. So, Ned, she's not in Cliftonall.
Okay.
She can't help us.
Oh.
She's hunting a dragon.
What?
Cool.
There was a lot of mud.
Yeah.
She said we should talk to two other people. Hector. I don't know who that is. And
From Achilles.
huh?
Nothing.
Somebody somebody else.
I forgot it too. Hector, and then who was the other?
I know who it is,
Wayne,
but Wayne, Hector and Wayne.
Sorry.
I thought of it.
I forgot about it.
Okay.
They're in
All right.
Cliftonall.
How did Ned look?
She was in the mud. She's hunting a dragon. She seemed, she looked like Ned, but with more mud. And I'll change myself to look exactly like Ned.
Oh, there you go.
With the expression and everything.
Oh.
And then I'll switch back and I'll be like, yeah, she seemed fine.
You didn't look like Ned. That was a sad version of Ned.
Ned looks like a total badass.
No,
Hunting
that looks like a
dragons?
really yes. I don't put it past Ned.
She
So
said,
what did
I
Ned
mean,
say
dragons
about
have
no,
calves,
Ned,
therefore
and
they
put
can
it
be
in.
hunted.
she said she misses you guys and stuff.
Listen, I got a question. You do copies of things. Can you replay your scenario with Ned?
Yeah. And I put up an illusion, but it is like basically what I just told you guys, played out with little cartoon forms. This is as best as I can remember.
Helpful.
Makes sense.
Did she have Death Striker with her? The big B?
Did I see Death Striker?
You did not see Death Striker.
No.
Oh.
I remember when I met her last time. That was the first thing that
She was
happened.
always
Is that
very
we-
excited.
She
I'm like-
showed me her bee.
She showed you that would be
worried
the
about
first
her
thing
friend.
she'd do. Want to see my me?
Okay. It doesn't sound like Ned, not in the least. Not doubting you. I think you sound just the way you remember it. I think it was great.
No, I mean it has to be Ned because that's why I went to.
It's totally Ned, I believe that. But I feel like Ned's in a bit of a spot.
Man, it's like every time we go back to see a friend we left behind, they're doing worse.
Do we need to go rescue them?
Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Don't leave. Because I'll be sad.
Nolo has abandonment issues.
More than you know.
Oh.
Can't leave me under, you can't do it. But look, I think it's got twofold right. Like we help out Ned. We maybe find that dragon nest, and your gold thing. It happens.
She didn't ask for help. She
Dragons
seemed like,
have gold.
I don't know. She seemed
You don't think she needed rescuing?
Oh,
it was a really great
Did she
swamp
need heroes?
place. Seemed good. There was so much mud and different smells.
Would we just give her position away? That'd probably be worse.
Yeah, I think.
Especially if there's dragons involved.
She's really sneaky, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the
super
snake is-
sneaky.
Ned isn't one. I don't think she'd let pride stand in the way of asking for help if she needed it.
I think
No,
you're right.
yeah, she really wouldn't. She'd be like, guys.
I did ask her what she wanted to say.
She just said hello, basically.
Okay, then Ned has picked her path. If we can meet up with her down the road, so be it. I don't like it, but we have other things to attend to.
That's
I think.
a very
I say.
skunky ale you're making me swallow, and I don't like it.
Don't drink skunks. That sounds terrible.
Well, it's what it tastes like, Brad, and it's not nice. No.
But I'm not making the decision. I'm just putting my weight in. That's what my way in is. What do you guys think?
So if we want to try and get in touch with Wayne and Hector, should we go through that weird underground tunnel that we did last time?
I have fond memories. Capturing Severin.
That was a good time.
Giant gross spiders.
Oh,
That
yeah,
wasn't a
We
great
almost
time.
encountered drow? Question mark?
we did.
Yeah, but like
Did we
almost
take that
really
in?
encountered them. They kind of skittered away. We got lucky.
Snow like slaughter a couple of them in a blizzard.
There was like a whole room of soldiers.
They may have gotten totally.
Oh, yeah, and you also fought the
Humble
Fomorians down there.
Oh yeah.
Did we cave that place in though?
I don't think so.
We
no.
fake caved it.
You
Tuzard faked a cave.
it.
Yeah.
That's what
we illusioned a cave in.
Made everyone else.
That's a
That's
scary
what you
way.
were. Yeah.
But then you killed everybody anyway.
Yeah, it was a combination illusion thaumaturgy, right?
Oh yeah. So
you
we
did.
Ground
you made
shake and-
the
yeah. It was very convincing.
It was so convincing that in your head we were like, didn't we cave that place in?
I failed my wisdom
That's
save.
right. I did a performance.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that idea. Go in that way. It's nice and stealthy and underground. People won't see us coming.
Is there gonna be a good, like, safe place for the airship? Because, like, I'm assuming we can't get that underground.
Those Nine-Blade guys, they might not like an airship showing up at their secret base.
Not to mention the secret base is in Cliff Knoll.
Do we have, like, a way we could disguise this as, like, a cloud?
What
What if we go to the town before it and
Yeah.
drop it off?
right where Buick took us the first time,
Yes.
and then maybe we can make a contact there and get us into the city again.
I think that sounds reasonable.
I think we go a town away,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where we leave the ship. And then if we got to take the underground ways, we enter in that route when we get close.
But, like, is that gonna leave us in the best position
maps.
to rescue this guy? That means we're gonna have to, like, go through a whole bunch of the city and then get to the castle.
We have the telecat here. We could always call on the ship when we need it. Yeah, we have to disable that tractor beam. I mean laser beam, or light energy beam. We could bring the ship in to make our escape.
What?
I think. Does that sound?
But but we're not remembering the anti-magic fields. Is that going to mess with the mechanics of the ship?
Oh, ask Gimbal.
Gimbal.
Yeah.
So, felt obvious. So, how do we... Wait, yes, I just asked you if... Is the anti-magic fields going to be messing with the ship?
Well, it could, theoretically, because the engine is powered by a lot of, strong elemental magic. Same thing with the shards of... the shards in the ship that propel us. If we were stuck for an extended period of time within an anti-magic field, that could shut the airship down.
I think... What if we just... Is there maybe like a height in which the magic fields can't detect or...
Yeah,
disrupt?
there is a radius to these things. But if they have developed something to expand it or heighten it, I don't know. Or I don't know if they can focus fire. That spire is equipped with stuff besides disintegration.
I'm thinking an airdrop. In the night.
Ooh.
Feather fall, just...
Yeah, I've got Feather Fall, and I think so does Xander. Like, and
It's just Lamia
I can
Temple
levitate.
2.0.
Yes. You can what?
Levitate down.
What do you
There's
say,
enough of
Oddlot? We
Oddlot
could like
Team
get
6
above
this again.
the projected area of what these things could... I'm speaking like I'm smart. We can get above the bubble in which these things make happen, and then jump off the side of the ship. You guys do your magic bits. We land pretty epically in the middle of the night, so as not to be seen.
So, wait, you want to have us cast our magic stuff to save us from falling in an anti-magic field?
Now that you maybe mention that, I mean, Featherfall could completely
we could,
collapse
like,
in on.
sew wings onto our clothes to, like, slow our fall in case that fails.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
so,
think that I'm going to
final
need big
moments.
wings. Like, I'm going to rip it.
Other issue that I can see with that is you guys said something about other tiny ships. We might run into those.
If they
But they-
manage to get them running.
Right.
Also,
But that might be fun.
Can we really just fly overhead without anybody seeing?
Like, does anyone else have an airship?
At nighttime.
And if it's a night, like,
That's what I'm
so long
saying.
as it's, like, not a full moon, it should be pretty dim.
We
What
wait
phase
for
of
a
the
parade.
moon is currently active? OTM.
It is currently
Oh, dear.
a waning gibbous.
It's like totally a waning gibbous right now, so give us a
Wait.
couple days.
Yeah, I've seen a waiting.
It'll be half moon pretty soon.
It'll be like it'll be like half. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Great cookies.
This map, Cliff Knoll's that way, right?
Oh, good, you have the map. I was looking for that. Yes.
Okay, so here's what I propose, guys, just so you guys can see. Leave the ship in the northern Split Peaks,
And that's
near
the top up there?
Shallowvale. We get a carriage from there to Cliff Knoll, and we disguise ourselves along the way, or do whatever we have to do. Start going into that
Just straight
passageway.
up sneak into the city. Like, wasn't the passageway somewhere else entirely?
Well, right, but it was kind of like towards Cliff
Yeah,
Knoll, right?
it was north and on the main traffic, on the main path. Like, once you get off the map, it took you to a farm that was run by a Gith. And then the Gith turned his staff and opened the roadway down. And that's how you first got in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely prefer the idea where we're not taking the ship right to Cliff Knoll. That just seems like we're asking for trouble.
We totally need that ship to be where it's at now, so it costs us no more money to fix it than it already needs to.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what if the ship gets blown up while we're trying to go rescue Gimble's dad to fix up the ship?
But
Yeah,
now that we have
bad.
that map, though, it's pretty cool that we can see like the mountain peaks. We could probably put it within a nice like valley area, or where like it can be hidden.
Well, that's why I'm saying
Leave
the
our
mountains.
people there. Yeah. And then we can, like you said, get a carriage. Now, here's what I maybe think could be great. Disguise self.
I'll change it to all of you real quick.
Pretty epic.
Just like one in a row.
But not
just
as
like,
tall as me?
No, you.
Yeah.
You're
Same
saying your
height.
height, right?
Same
Yeah.
height.
The anti-magic field would.
Gimble, how was your dad captured or taken in?
Well, I told you we were contracted at first. We were brought under payment but then, as it turns out, that was just a ruse.
A ruse to do what?
Well, we were hired to work on ships to get the airships up and going, to create them a small fleet.
And when they stopped paying or whatever, and they kept your dad, why did? I guess like what I'm trying to think is, can we get captured the same way? Like wherever your dad is, and we get locked up in with him.
Oh, I doubt it, because
Yeah, it's a pretty far-fetched
you guys
idea.
are fierce and you have weapons, and we were unarmed and we're just workers.
Well, we have weapons. We got weapons, and we just hide away. That's not a good idea. I gotta keep my shield. Once I'm dead in water. Yes, by the way. So. Okay.
Let's just keep going with the go back to the.
Well, yeah, we get the carriage, but I mean, then how do we enter the town?
Well, I mean,
The
that's
city?
what he was saying. Go back through the tunnels and, like, just like we were talking, back through the drow thing, go over to the Nine Blades hideout and
Okay.
figure things out from there. I mean, basically, let's just get there and
We
maybe
need to
we
like
can.
find one of these people, right? So that we get more information. Maybe we should start with that. Like, if we go underground, we're gonna get to those people. That's what you guys sounded
Yes.
like you were saying.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
That's
let's
how
get
we
to
should plan
Hector
it.
and Wayne and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so what's the plan?
So,
Where are we heading first?
So the gnomes are still going to be on the ship, right?
Yep.
So maybe we don't even want them to land it, because that leaves them open to like hill giants or whatever, right?
Well, no,
Have
they,
them just
they
let
go
us set
park
us
on.
off,
No,
park-
they park on a. They go somewhere high up that they can also go into, like,
and repair the ship while
Yeah,
we're
yeah, like somewhere where they're going to be relatively hidden, because it's going to be a mountainous area. There's going to be a lot of terrain that you could hide something that large in, right? And then we get off, we climb down or we levitate down, what have you. We get to Shallow Vale, and we just pump it there.
You know what would be hilarious is if we all go on this thing and we leave the gnomes on the ship, and the elephant dude just like takes over the whole thing and takes it away somewhere. Wouldn't that be funny?
You have a very
raises
odd
a good-
sense of humor, my
But he
friend.
raises a good point, though.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think Zarek would let that happen.
You think Zarek can stand against?
I think Zarek's a little scarier than we allow him to be, quote unquote.
He's really, really scary.
We're not gonna take Zarek with us. Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh.
In the cliff now.
I guess that makes sense, right? If like magic is bad, he's pretty magical. So like, yeah.
His
Even if he-
flapjack becomes him.
Even if it is a place where they like magic, they also would have to like aberrations, correct?
yeah, it's a long stretch.
Culinary
Okay.
aberrations.
We could take our elephant bro with us if we
Assuming
don't
you
trust him, right? Like
Oh, actually, that's a
Then he
good
can't
point.
steal the ship.
exactly.
But we're Loxodon's chillin' cliff now.
Based on what you remember from that, probably not.
Yeah, so again,
Like you've
leading-
not seen a Loxodon anywhere else except the Frostville.
So with any luck, they don't know enough to ban them.
Based on how Cliff Knoll is, though, I feel like they would just go, I don't know what that guy is.
Wow.
He's illegal.
the Dumb and Dumber Crusaders.
What are we doing?
Crusade or not?
We could drop him someplace. I hate to write him off like that.
We could talk to him.
Yeah.
That,
what I'm saying.
always is an option.
yeah, let's like go and talk to him. That's a good idea.
In the meantime, I think we should be flying.
Are you
to this
going to
mountain
take off
peak.
and fly?
Like we should be.
We're
Okay.
moving very much towards
Talking.
Cliff
Okay.
Yeah. Are we abandoning the idea of picking up a physical piece of Gimli's dad?
I think we know where he is. Do we need to
If
get
you
the
don't know him,
physical
you
piece?
can't teleport to
That's
him,
right.
right? Yeah, like he's straight like that whole that makes the
Oh,
chest
that's what you
teleportation
think.
completely
Okay.
null and void if we don't get his stuff first.
So Gim looks around, like, you want to get going? I'll get the crew.
Are you guys ready to go? Do you need time?
Yeah, it's fine. We're all gonna die someday. It's fine.
Well, you ain't dying with us, buddy. But yeah, you're right. I mean, we all die
We're all sea turtles, bro.
all the way down.
Yeah.
I
For
plan
the
on becoming a
love
demigod.
of tears.
So,
You will.
but yeah, and Gimbo leaves, and yeah, I'll go get the crew. And Sergey is coming along, so he'll be useful.
So are we going to Clifton or are we going to get body parts?
I think we're just gonna
Straight.
go
Might
to
as well
Cliff
just go
I
to-
think we can abandon the
Okay.
trying to get
Yeah,
that's
the
convoluted.
Cogmaster's hairbrush.
Yeah, like Ned would have been an easy
Yeah.
one direction, but
Right.
that's too complicated.
Find,
Okay.
find the Cogmaster's hairbrush.
Yeah, and I end up going somewhere like to his
Side quests in RPG.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so
For more lore.
you feel the ship kind of lurch off the ground, and
Who's flying this thing?
yeah, who's piloting it?
Oh yeah, that's kind of my thing, isn't it?
I think we've discovered, since flying is based off of survival checks,
That Alvin should
not to get too mechanical about the game, but that Alvin has a really high survival.
You should.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in it, and it's a wisdom skill. So
Okay, so
We could both be pilots.
I mean,
Trade
You
off.
can help him.
You can-
Yeah. Help
this is even better. So I mean, you've been helping me the entire time anyway, but I'm
Right.
gonna pretend like it, it was definitely me. So I go up and I show you like how to do things.
Yeah.
Obviously,
because
no.
you've been piloting, even though I have this natural aptitude for it, you're like, and I'm here to help.
And you're like,
Okay.
leave this in this position.
Right.
You could do
So when we
two.
fly, do I do it like this, or I play along with it?
So with Alvin, I'll go at the helm. Tyrael kind of over her shoulder, pointing things out. The ship takes off, spins around, and you start to take off into the air. Let's get the airship music. Yay!
Airship music.
Yes. So in the meantime, you guys want to go talk to? Did you want to talk to Sergey?
Sergey, yeah.
Yeah. Brad's
Where's
definitely thinks making sure we know what his intentions are would be good.
Hold on. Where is? Sorry, folks. There it is. Airship.
How many
Was
of
it-
the Oddlot are there again?
How many of the what?
How many of theirs are?
How many of us are there?
Yeah, like
8.
at full strength. Yeah, 8.
I believe
Full
so.
strength 8.
We're down one
Yeah, we're
today,
just down
right?
Dan.
We're just missing one third
This
tier.
airship music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the classic.
I'll go
airship
with you,
music
Brad.
Right there.
Okay.
So, metagaming really quick. On Etherflex, we had the ship fun, right?
Yeah.
So, just gonna spitball this. 8/10 for us, 1/10 towards the ship, 1/10 towards the gnomes.
All the money we have is really going to repairing the ship and rigging it.
I'm
To go
talking
underwater.
future money. Yeah.
Oh, future
so you're
money,
saying
sure.
like keeping. Wait,
Like-
so we get a fair share with the gnomes?
Like, yeah, everybody gets a 10th,
They get
right?
paid.
And the gnomes as a party get like a 10th.
And then us as a party get a 10.
And we should.
Us as a party individually get a 10.
And then there's a 10th that goes towards the ship to help fund repairs and
gotcha,
stuff. So it's
gotcha.
not coming out of the gnomes' pockets, it's not coming out of ours.
Right,
And like we
yeah.
can actually start paying
We've got a
and making
collective
things.
pool.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's serious.
I think that's a
thinking.
good idea for the future.
Sure.
Does that include profits from the spa? Or is that all
That's-
you?
well, we'll have
I
to
think
find
that's
out how
who-
that turns.
Yeah.
That's however.
Oh boy, contracts.
Yeah, we're gonna need some documenting.
Documancer.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I mean, you gotta pay luxury prices
Then
for
we're
a
going to
luxury
assess
dip.
it.
Oh Jesus.
The Oddlot hires a lawyer.
So who's going to talk to Sergey?
I'm going.
Okay.
I
So
will tag along.
Yeah, I'm just
As
gonna.
soon as you see that it's us too, you're like, oh wow.
Like you were going about your business, and you're like, wait, who's talking? Oh, I'm going to.
So you walk down through like the sort of narrow hallways, and you knock on his door, and it kind of gives a little bit. You see him kind of, he's still in his room, huddled over a pile of muffins. He's just kind of like on his bed. He's like, oh, it's you.
Hey, how are those muffins?
Well, they are delectable.
We have more substantial food if you desire it.
It's fine.
We're great.
And Frostfell muffin eats you. It's fine.
Oh my god.
A Russian joke.
One time tried to eat a shambling mound. It was not a good time.
No.
Anywho, Brad, why don't you, and I'm visibly like trying to get tough. What we got?
What's wrong with your face?
Mom.
I've asked him
That's
that all the
very
time.
offensive. And I'll tell you what's wrong with it. I'm looking at you. Ouch. And it hurts.
We're making plans
Yeah.
because we have that whole unicorn thing that we're on, right?
Since when you make plans?
Like
hurts,
forever. Like plans, man. It's like your destiny that you try to grab hold of.
Oh.
Right. And like our destiny is leading us towards Cliff Knoll, which is like a place that's like totally not gonna be cool with you. Which is one of the reasons like we're not cool with Cliff Knoll. Like it's like super rude. And like so we don't want you to feel like left out. How do you feel about like watching the ship while we're gone and protecting it for us?
Browish. That's the opposite of what we want.
Brad has no browish knowledge. He's like, whoa!
You just see dancing eyebrows like, oh, that's neat.
Wow, he's going too.
I figured that this would be a conversation we would have at some point. I am willing to lend my services for, I guess, perhaps a trade. Perhaps you could keep feeding me and let me just be safe for a while. Or yeah, I always like money. Money's always good. I am broke.
Broke and hungry. That's rough. Can I do like some sort of insight? Yeah,
Sure,
insight
sure.
check.
I would like to help.
Yeah,
you
you
on
give
that.
her advantage.
Sweet.
Is this the first roll of the night?
Yeah.
Holy
Yes.
smokes.
Oh man, we just RP'd it up. What time is it?
I think we might have rolled like one thing at the very top, but yes, this has been the first roll.
Perception.
First real.
Insight. There it is. 21.
21?
Oh, I rolled in that one.
That's you rolled it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It's
Yeah,
the first roll in a while, though. We have been pretty RP heavy.
yeah. So
Bless.
you're looking at him and you see like that his eyes are pretty sincere and he looks pretty honest with this offer of his.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, he of course, he's you don't know the rest of his story, but when he tumbled through that gate with the dragon chasing him, he's seen a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
So I think some calmness and some downtime for him is
Some
good.
R&R on the ship while it gets repaired and stuff.
And I get to learn new skills.
Skills are sweet. I love learning new skills, man.
He's crazy.
Mastery is overrated.
Yeah. Just enamored by these two creatures talking.
Okay. So, you feed me, and let me stay, and I guard ship.
Sweet.
Right?
Does he have he has hair, right? Or
Not a lot.
no?
I mean, like elephant hair is like
tough, like whisper.
It's kind of wiry, and it's kind of
wiry. Very uncomfortable.
This might seem real weird. Just pull out a dagger. Hold still.
You're just cutting a little piece of him off.
Get a little piece of his hair out.
It's for you. You're not even there, are you?
Yeah, I'll peek. I've been hiding behind the door, and I'll peek in. I'm like, I already know him.
Well, now you've got.
Thanks.
kind of. He looks around at you guys like, you are a strange bunch.
Oh, we're an odd lot.
Hey!
It's in the name.
That was witty, man.
Next up, musical episode.
Oh gosh, right?
Strange luck. Strange luck.
Let me see.
We're another strange bunch.
Strange bunch, the Oddlot.
But
The unusual group.
you need not worry about me protecting ship. I still have my powers. It's fine. I can.
What kind of powers do you have, actually? Like, all I know is that you, like, flew in through, like, with a dragon after you.
I bet you would ask that.
Well,
Which is
I've gotten
crazy.
much better at transmuting rock into mud, or other things, and I can fly if I need to, and I could fabricate things.
Cool.
What if we needed, like, let's say there's somebody we wanted to persuade to our side? Could you charm them?
Oh no! I'm not. Charm is waste of time. Either they like you and they help you, or you kill them. It's fine.
That's fair. I mean, that's pretty black and white, but I can respect that.
Help or die. It's not black and white. It's foolish. It's like apple and grape.
Which ones?
You help
Which
and you
ones?
don't.
It's exactly like that.
Do you do you not like grapes at all?
Love grapes. Don't like killing them.
Do you like apples?
Yeah,
I'm so confused.
I need to drink
Okay.
more.
So Galamov, he takes his hands and kind of picks a piece of paper and starts to create a whole ream of paper from this one, and he starts to write down. Okay. It's always good to have a signature on stuff. So he writes down the stipulations of
His agreement.
of the agreement, and he's like, okay, I need you to sign.
All right, let me read this first.
Let me caution
Yeah.
you. Reading books last time really.
All right. Doesn't always work that way.
I could stand it.
Detect magic from outside in the hallway.
You realize the spell has been cast, and you see the sort of vestiges of it just kind of dissipating into the room.
Well, is that because he magicked a whole bunch of extra paper?
Do I see, are the pages lit at all?
No.
No.
No, you just sort of see the residue, like a yellowish residue coming off of them, which is a conjuration.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's exactly what you talked about. It's in exchange for his services protecting it. You give him some food and let him stay on the ship, that kind of thing, until terms get renegotiated at his behest.
I'd like to put a line in here as if you steal the airship on us, you die.
The airship. This is my home now. I mean, this is. I have people. I have connections. Why would I steal this?
Is he being honest this time?
Did you steal from a dragon?
Helping.
That was dragon. That
Oh my
that was
God.
not people. I mean, he deserved it.
25 insight as far as like him thinking that this is actually his home, being earnest that he wouldn't has no reason to.
No, he's definitely being
Yeah.
very sincere, very honest. Like he is looking this as an opportunity to reinvent himself.
Oh.
He seems pretty chill, bro. I think you need to like dial it back, cause that's coming off as like pretty clingy and like neurotic and like.
Brad said big words, and I'm not really knowing what I should agree with, but yeah. I think you should tell.
I know Brad and Anders like.
That's the trio. You gotta do like Mo and Grilly.
Two of us are just like angry on the ship. Like, it's a nice day, isn't it?
I see you are in need of convincing. And he goes into a chest that he has, like his backpack, that all the stuff. That opens up his backpack, and he pulls out a dagger, and he gives it to you. He goes, "This is Electrum. The blade is it's very fancy, and you notice there is a large black pearl in the pommel. This is called what's the word? Collateral, perhaps."
Yeah. Oh, that'll.
Oh, you don't trust any weapons, do you?
I'm smelling at.
It smells like an electrum dagger. It smells like a weapon. Yeah,
It's
it is
clean.
not sentient, nothing. It's not magical. It's very ornate. It's very. It's.
I was gonna say, pretty soon we're gonna be paranoid by everything.
I know.
Yeah.
He's an evil dude.
The dagger blade has got kind of a curve at the very end, and there's kind of a very like where that little indentation would be.
The bloodline.
Yeah, the bloodline. It's kind of green and it seems to be coated with emerald dust.
I thought he was neutral.
I thought he was lawful evil. No, just neutral.
Chaotic, I thought.
I don't remember his alignment.
What's his alignment?
We said,
He is neutral.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right. I thought he was evil for some
Well, then
reason.
more.
No, he's
perception.
he's not trustworthy.
men.
But when we
in, like, our
when we
mind.
met him back in the not Soot,
Yeah.
but like when we met him back then, he was being
He was
Control.
working for
Yeah.
evil dudes, but they were mind controlling.
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
like
it's
Tuzar could
self-serving.
have been in the same position
But
easily.
I
Yeah.
thought you did a sniff test on him. That's the only thing.
Yeah, there was
He
a
was
snake
evil.
at one point.
He was
He was lawful evil. He was very self-serving, in a kind of greedy, kind of self-serving sense. Now he's neutral.
Well, he did get like starved and enslaved
Okay.
and all kinds of. He's been through
What-
a lot.
So Sergey,
People
what
change.
is this dagger to you?
Oh, I stole this.
You have a real strong connection to it.
Yes, this was from the dragon.
Oh balls! No, you already have weird weapons.
Can't forget, it is valuable.
Yeah. I'm going to just put that. God, I don't want to carry a dragon.
Hello, stick with me, buddy. We're gonna get it.
Wait, Brad, do you want to hold?
Okay.
Don't lose it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. I put it like in my belt, like
Like no concern about carrying
None.
around stolen
None
dragon stuff.
sweet.
You're just like, yes,
I'm a careful person.
No, you are a terrible friend.
Dragon
All
blade.
said I protect you first, and then you give the. You still
The
have
market
good
value on that is 750 gold pieces.
Is it like a dagger class or is it like a
It
short
is.
sword?
It
It's
is a dagger.
straight up dagger. Does it have any special properties? Like if I was trying to stab someone with it?
Nope.
Okay.
it is fancy.
Yep. It is just a very, very ornate, expensive dagger.
I was gonna say it's probably fancy enough that you wouldn't stab somebody with it.
Or if
Fancy
you
enough
do-
that a dragon would hoard it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Yes,
what
but
the-
if you do use it, you must keep your pinky out. Because it's fancy, you see.
Absolutely.
Stab. It's out.
There's always time for manners. It's fine.
Oh, I say.
Okay. Is parlay concluded?
Yeah, enjoy your muffins, buddy.
Thank you.
I'll sign it. You gonna sign it too?
I will after he signs and he signs.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
It's
can
just
you
one
give
of
his
those
hair
like
back?
huge
No.
like signatures.
Never mind.
I like write up like my full name, like Brad Savage. And
It gets worse.
So savage.
You guys didn't know the last name, did you? Sergey, he signs it. Okay,
How many
good.
A's in
Can I get a copy?
sandwich, though?
Like
Like
yeah,
5?
sure.
Oh,
on the
okay.
other side
All
of
right. Sorry.
You see his orangish yellowish light, and he produces copies for all of you. He's facsimile.
Cool if you could send those someplace.
Faxamile. Sweet.
Excellent.
Okay.
It's a silly word.
Okay, so up you guys driving
Yeah.
the ship. I need you guys to make perception checks.
Sure.
The break soon.
Oh, God.
Should be good.
More coffee.
Yeah.
Being Brad takes a lot of caffeine sometimes.
Putting up with Brad takes a lot of caffeine.
That's
Perception.
fair.
Yeah, 22 for me.
Okay.
Nice.
Sorry, I was looking at Darvin Buckman's sheet.
That's an entirely different character.
9.
Nine.
Okay, so Cheerio, you're just still focused on like showing Alvin the ropes of what's going on. But meanwhile, you're looking around and you're getting closer to Gaia's belt.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of that asteroid field of Earth motes kind of thing. And from one of the large Earth motes, you see one of those large sky swimmers start to come out from underneath its lair and start to head towards a different, not towards you, but you definitely see it as emerging.
Okay.
And that's where we take a break.
Ooh.
That's that thing that we like
That like
ran
wrecked.
from, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that like
Oh.
wrecked our ship last time.
And the ship is still wrecked from it, so
Yeah.
we can't fight.
Oh.
We should go anywhere near it.
No,
Bad.
Oh, the Tempest wrecked it.
the
Oh.
Tempest wrecked you guys.
This thing was just going to eat the
This
whole
was
ship
the-
whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a large, like dragon-esque kind of thing.
I picture that thing from Avengers, the thing that came through the portal, that giant worm kind of.
And didn't it eat Drax? And didn't Drax rip right through it?
No, that's something.
I was thinking
Guardians.
like
That's
a
what I
Chinese
do.
dragon,
Yeah.
kind of like a long-bodied, like almost eel-like
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it in Zelda. Or
But anyway, so
Okay.
we'll take a break.
Sweet.
Messages that are not messages, but just an intermission. I've chosen the large cell.
Thanks for
Yeah,
being here.
The Tempest, you guys.
Well, wait,
Oh,
we're
no.
not back.
Now we do.
we're back.
Almost back. We're back.
Hey, hello
Actually
internet
back.
once again. We took a very short break.
No, with 100%
We
more
basically
back.
got some food and smoked a cigarette.
We lined some chocolate, you know,
Oh, chocolate.
we're good.
There we go. Music. Where's my music? Okay. To resume, you. Oh yeah, you have noticed the sky swimmer.
Right.
The large. I mean, it's gargantuan in size, and you see it emerging. You see this large round head with horns coming, like 6 horns coming off the side, but kind of dangling in the wind, moving a little bit, and this rows and rows of teeth on what appears to be easily a 20-foot mouth opening.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Tyrael's been trying to explain things to me, and he hasn't noticed this yet. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been humoring him, but I'm like, thank you, buddy. That's fascinating. But if I could just draw your attention to, and I.
But if you just went to the port, that would be great.
We might have an issue.
Okay.
Might is subjective.
It is currently circling around. It's home. It's come out from beneath. And it's going up the moat, but it's kind of almost in your path. And if you get close to it, you're going to run the risk of drawing its attention.
Yeah. I think I would like to try and veer away from it, thinking of how large and scary it is.
Fair
I
enough.
would not like to
Okay. Do you want to
incur its
go?
wrath.
Do you want to try and go under the field through it or above it?
I'm going to say above.
Okay. So make a survival check for me.
Sure. $19.
19. Okay. So as you easily guide the ship up, and it's going up above the earth moat. So you see everything kind of gets smaller, and even just the sky swimmer gets a little smaller, not terribly, 'cause
Right.
it's enormous. But you get a good picture of it, and it's a long snake-like body. It's almost got like feathers along the outside of it, and near the end of its tail, you see a large stinger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
What?
Right?
Elephants? Whales?
Nope.
Sky whales?
Sky whales.
So as you see this thing easily meander through all of these earth moats, you see also the harpy things that were attacked you or tried to seduce you earlier coming through. You see his mouth open, and go inhale, just like gobs of them, like it's plankton for a whale.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
slams shut and circles around. It's going off towards the east, and you are going sort of you're going a little bit up and west, so you're easily getting away from it. But I need you to make another survival check.
Sure. Let's roll it. That'll be a 25.
Okay. So you've managed to even find a way to hide the ship behind some of these other moats, to put stuff between you and the perception of the sky swimmer. So you easily navigate up above, and you're over, and you're currently cruising above this portion of the world called Gaia's Belt, which is, now that you have time to look at it, it's much longer than you expected. It's easily 3 or 4 miles wide.
Okay.
Full of earth moats and all those kind of things. So, but you are still cruising, and it seems like the sky swimmer has gone off to a different direction. to find and feed. Okay. What else are we doing? Anything?
Do we want to montage it?
Montage.
I think a montage is appropriate.
Okay, yeah, well, we can
Is there-
montage.
Long rest at some point.
Oh yeah, but so if you're gonna travel, it's gonna take a couple of days. Okay, so during this time, if there's things you want to do, that's while you're on board the ship, that's fine. Or it's up, I mean, we can montage that or just say you do it when you want to handle it.
Yeah, I'd like to be checking in on with Mr. Bricks, making sure he's happy and healthy. Maybe there's like some bath time as long as it's a montage. You know, just scrubbing between his scales. Oh, who's a good boy, Mr. Bricks? Who's a good boy? You know.
Shampoo
Make
all
an
over
animal
your
handling
head.
check for me.
Sure.
Do we have any potions of not being stone?
You know,
Junior head just become a bigger basilisk.
animal handling. 18.
Okay. So you forged a pretty nice bond with Mr. Bricks, and he is getting larger, and he's starting to actively articulate and make sounds, and he's starting to regard you as more of a paternal figure. So even though he's getting between the scales, you're scrubbing stuff out, and he's kind of
And I'm like, come on, Mr. Bricks, I got to do this.
Yeah. But he's also gotten pretty good at closing his eyes when he's around you.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
I would just like to, offer music and comfort to the gnomes as they do their job. Just kind of play for them and
Okay.
try to ease their pain a little bit. And
Slim comes up to you, and I mean, obviously, because he's not slim, he's a very rotund gnome.
It is one of those ironic nicknames.
I like
you
Yeah.
see.
that word rotund.
Yes, and his face is kind of pale because he hasn't really been too happy lately, but he's kind of still got some redness here in the cheeks and redness in his nose. He's got these really nice blue eyes and like bushy blonde eyebrows. And he looks at you and he just pulls out a cigarette. He's like, "Hey,
hey,
can you play something different?"
yeah, like what?
Do you know the devil went down to eat us?
I think I do.
Make a performance.
I wanna come up to Slim while I've noticed he's smoking, and I'll start, just like kind of mimicking him
Okay.
a little bit.
But with your bubble pipe.
He looks.
No, this is.
Oh, you have a real pipe?
Oh
too?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
So it's like, oh no, it's like my
Okay.
It's not.
focus.
Yeah, it's
15.
it's not normal smoke that comes out of it though.
It's like
I want
green
to join
smoke,
in on
right?
this.
Your skull's
Oh,
kind
so you wanna?
I want to help your.
What are you doing to help?
Well,
You know all the words?
I would. I hope I know the devil went down to eat us, and like just kind of like be the
Jumpy.
devil, like the opposite part that you're
Oh.
supposed to be. Like
Okay. Okay. So
So to kind of help him act it out a little?
make a
like,
focus
okay.
check as well. For in this case, because it's kind of two different parts going on here.
All right, I'm mugging that.
Ah,
No!
Oh, it's worse.
No.
It got worse.
we have an inspiration.
No, that was funny enough. This is even better. I went from a 5 to a 4. So.
Oh my. Okay.
On the plus side, you're a terrible devil.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I mean, so Anger is like nailing the loop part. You come in and you're trying to add some humor, do the second part to the song, be the devil, and you come off the devil, but everything else is kind of you're kind of tone deaf. Yeah, unfortunately.
Nice.
But Slim looks over here at Soot. He's like, "Hey, nice pipe."
Thanks. And there's like skulls coming out of like the smoke.
He is going to try to take it from you.
The pipe?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I knew this.
Tell us
I cast friends on him.
So that's kind of nice. I want that.
I cast friends on him.
Do I get a save?
Yeah, friends. Doesn't that have like a wisdom save or something?
Yeah.
Charisma?
There's just something saved. Yeah.
You cast it so much, you should know how it works
Yes,
by
I
heart.
should.
You would think that.
Cast friend, and then I'm going to intimidate him.
It's probably charisma.
I mean,
No.
Oh.
As long as you're not hostile to me.
It's probably a wisdom save.
Yeah, just cantrip.
Okay.
For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile.
I mean,
When the spell ends, the creature realizes I use magic to influence its mood.
Oh.
If they're prone to violence, they might attack me, that kind of thing. There's no check.
Okay.
Wow,
so
it just
that's
happened.
why you couldn't remember what kind of check it was.
yeah,
Because
because
it
there's
wasn't.
one.
Okay, good. So yeah, you have advantage on charisma checks.
And now I'm going to be like, you can't touch the pipe, and like go all like. It's intimidating him.
Okay.
The classic, I cast friends and then intimidate.
Yes, that seems to be so
That's why. And it'll last a minute.
That makes sense. for
Well,
Yeah. That's why it's just like, nope. This
plus 9.
Ooh, 21.
Okay.
Nice.
What is it? 21? Okay. So Slim kind of looks at you. He squints.
There's like tentacles and stuff.
Yeah, he kind of retracts his hand a little bit. He steps back. He goes, "Fine."
All the tentacles and everything goes back in, and he's like, thanks.
No.
You don't understand. You can't have the pipe.
Oh. Oh my.
Okay, so like a minute has passed essentially because he just kind of stares at you, and he realizes that you cast a spell on him. He goes, "No," he goes, "You don't understand. I'm taking the pipe," and he's going to try to attack you.
Whoa.
Slim's having a bad day, I guess.
Slim the gnome.
Okay, that's great. Let's do that.
He's gonna attack.
So he, with his, he's got a little like pudgy fist. He swings and just whiffs right over your head.
Okay, is he doing an attack roll on me?
He did, yeah, and he
If
missed.
he doesn't hit you, I don't think you can do hellish rebuke.
He missed. Okay.
Yeah, you have to take damage.
So he missed anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I would have used
You
entropic ward, but yeah, I
you
have
just
things.
kind of duck out of the way.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what do you do?
Let's see.
Slim's having a bad day.
Slim. And I would just like get this crazy look on my face, and I'm just gonna be like, "You're acting real shady."
Slim Shady.
Chance to-
Oh, dang.
I'm just gonna.
Oh.
I just want to
Depends.
like. I'm just gonna do a straight up another intimidation roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just looking like crazy, like.
I'm gonna give you inspiration on that too, because I'm like watching this go down. I'm like, oh yeah, make sure you're more scary. Wait, no, I do D10. Ah!
Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? Throwing D4s around.
What are you doing with that D4?
So that's 9 plus 3 plus 9.
21.
21
Yep.
again.
21 again? Okay. Okay, so between like the whole atmosphere of the room tends to get more tense as Andrew's playing gets more tense and people are watching, and he realizes that he just kind of embarrassed himself by swinging and missing. He looks at you, he's like, "I'm sorry. I don't process loss well." And he goes back downstairs.
As he says that, I'm just gonna go.
Oh my god.
Laugh hysterically at him.
Oh man, this guy, he'll never process death well. This guy's gonna be freaked out.
Oh my god.
So Slim goes back downstairs, but everyone else seems to be in okay spirits after the tension of the room has been diffused. Yeah.
I swing that one note.
Okay. And thus passes day number 1.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah. As soon as he also leaves, I'm like, I like him. He seems nice.
Oh my god.
Snow would probably just be trying to like take the baths and whatnot and exfoliate the sins.
Okay.
Hopefully make the shaking
Getting
pass.
clean. Yeah, enough time is going to pass right now. Like, you just gradually comes to a stop, and you have full control over your hand again.
See, I was waiting for it to be. It wasn't a bubble bath at first. But it's been shaking so hard that
I made my own
Missed
wave
an opportunity
pool.
there. Sorry.
I'm going to definitely take a day in the spa with you.
Okay.
Yep. Especially now that he's able to.
So
Actually
as
do
we are,
things.
you're flying through. Again, the land changes away from the sort of magical nature or weird stuff. We just back to the kingdom of Briga, which is more heavily populated with forests and and mountains and other kind of darker regions. You actually see clouds below you, closer to the ground, as if like fog has risen up and been suspended above the tree line. Where you guys want to land approximately where? I forget. Near Shallowvale, if I remember correctly.
So
I think
yeah,
that's what you're saying,
Or near
yeah.
the
hidden in the northern split peaks, and we're gonna be, within, I don't know, half a day's reach of
Okay, yeah.
Shallowvale. Yeah.
Okay. So make a perception check, you guys.
Sure.
Please, for the love of God, be double digits. Okay.
Nice.
That's
That's a 26 over here.
Okay.
15.
Okay, cool. So between two, you're like that one, and I was like, that one, and you find a better spot. That is-
Interesting, but no.
It's actually kind of elevated. There's in the mountain. There's this kind of a flat portion, almost a plateau, where the other mountains kind of rise up around it, and it's an adequate spot to put down the ship, big enough anyway.
Okay.
So you gonna choose the land. Okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
Make a check.
Sure.
Do we have horses still?
A dirty 20.
Not currently. Okay. So you bring the ship down easily, and even though, like, when you see the plateau, there's more. It's rockier than you expected. You still manage to set it down gently enough and land the ship very easily. Okay.
Did we leave our horses in that weird hideout before the tunnels?
Yeah.
I believe so.
They're probably dead if they're still there.
No. I mean, that was a skeleton crude sort of deal there, right?
Yeah.
Because that's where I sat in the car for like a
Oh,
night.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were people there. We
Well,
left them with the.
We left him with the Gith farmer
we
guy,
left them with
right?
the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you guys are headed, right?
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, your horses are that's where you left the horses.
Yeah.
That's what they were kind of short on supplies though. So.
Oh no.
The horses make great rations.
Oh,
I mean,
Okay, so
I don't like it, but
Well,
yeah,
It was
I'm not
the-
thrilled about it, but I couldn't even be mad about it. You're like, so we ate your horses.
He was one of the weird,
Okay.
evilish Gith, right? The
he was from what you remember, was a Gith Yankee, not Githzerai.
the Yankee ones are the evil
wrong
ones,
character.
right?
The Gith Yankee were a more militaristic branch. They are known for their silvered swords and riding red dragons
Oh.
into combat. Yeah, among other things.
Badass.
It is super badass.
Yeah, well, they also have the plane of limbo. So in order to live in limbo, you kind of have to be badass.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, get their super medals.
All right. So as you look around, you guys are still on the ship, but you've landed. This is a mountainous region. What are you doing?
We should probably look around and make sure there's no friendly visitors that check out the ship while we're not looking.
Yeah, we'll scout around the area, see if there's any signs of critters.
Okay, so those of you who are doing that, you can make perception or survival checks, or a nature check.
Perception.
It's
Okay.
mountainous. Can
Yeah.
I get advantage on this?
Okay,
Nice.
I'll go for a survival check.
18 for me for perception.
perception. Okay,
21.
for nature.
16 survival.
Okay,
21.
for what? What skill?
Perception.
Perception. Okay. So between you guys are scouting around. You kind of climb up the rocks a little bit. It's a pretty easy climb, but you get a pretty good vantage. and you look around. There's not a lot of threats around. You see a couple of bears. You see a lot of local fauna. There's deer. There are some birds of like hawks and maybe a stray eagle. What you do notice a couple of large, I guess, pinkish masses moving off in the distance. From this distance, it's kind of difficult to tell what they are, but with Anola's nature check, you are examining just the area, looking at the trees and stuff, and you kind of piece together that the Split Peaks have been a home to ogres for at least the past 20, 30 years, or maybe a little bit longer. And you had the nature, would you have a survival check?
I was doing survival.
Yeah, you had a survival check, okay. You were scanning around for tracks. Nothing has really come in here that besides local wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
You see coyote prints and that kind of stuff. Otherwise, it's pretty safe location.
Okay.
From what you can tell.
Nonetheless, I think we should tell Gimbal and Sergei to keep the cannons loaded and be on guard.
Yeah, it's home to ogres at the very least.
What if they put it on hover at night?
Yeah, something like that.
Just kept themselves off the ground or something.
Yeah, but the more you go up and down, the more you can be seen. So
Does Zarek sleep?
nice.
You have not known him to sleep.
Well, Zarek could watch at night.
Well, he does have all his eyes.
So many eyes.
Derek, bro.
Yes, Master Brad.
Dude, I'm not your master. Don't you even start that, you weirdo.
Oh, I fall into old habits. I'm
We're
sorry.
buddies. You hurt my feelings.
I would hate to hurt your feelings.
Oh, it's all good. I
I'm-
squish right into him like a big hug. It's so it's totally, we're cool, bro.
Prestidigitate.
So we're off to do this thing in Cliff Knoll, and they totally would just kill you, which sucks.
Yeah.
So we want to entrust you with the safety of the ship. You will be adventuring on the ship.
You see his one eye that's kind of rolling around, thinking.
There's what's out there that we're scared of?
Ogres. Coyotes.
And coyote. Yeah, there's big scary dogs and men out there
I think the
that we
ogres
don't
are
trust.
more of a worry.
Totally.
You gotta watch out. They gotta help the gnomes. They're gonna stay here with you and stuff. And the big guy.
You gotta protect everybody on the ship. It's a pretty big assignment. It's a big part of being an adventurer too.
Make a persuasion check.
Wait, hold on. Before she does that, I'm gonna help out here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I should stay behind and do it. I don't want to burden him with it. I'm not sure. Could he do it?
You can make it with advantage.
Okay, good, because the first roll was a 6. The second was a 19. So wow, you laid that on good. Persuasion. Well, actually, persuasion's really good for me. Oh, look at me! I'm so suave. Plus 8, that's a 27.
Okay.
Did you forget what your own stats were for a second? Okay.
I mean, it is Brad.
Brad's a mess. He's a hot mess. So I forget a lot of things.
So Zarek has excuse me. Zarek has a moment where he thinks I can save people.
Yeah, right.
I can protect them. Yes.
Like a hero.
And immediately you see one of his eyes just dart towards one of the rocks near the rock, and just launches purple black beam, just explode a rock.
Whoa! Impressive, bro. Heck yeah.
Grossly underestimating him.
I feel like we've left this in good eyes.
That makes sense.
Okay. I will be happy to protect the ship and help the crew and be heroic.
Sweet.
Well, of course you will. You're part of the Oddlot. You're one of us. You will be heroic because you are a hero.
I'm a hero?
You are, big guy, to me and to everybody else. Isn't that right, Ender?
Oh yeah.
Just agree.
I mean, we got you the whole get up, and remember?
I do. How could I forget?
The eye stalk jewelry.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm getting my. I guess I get my share of the loot too.
Just like an adventurer would.
Yeah.
What would you do with loot?
I would eat it.
I mean,
It's your loot. You can do what you want. Eat it.
I mean,
I hold up a gold coin and a copper coin. Which one of these do you think is better?
Well, that's a pejorative question.
He'd like have to taste them to know. I'm pretty sure.
Taste it.
His tongue just comes out all over your hands and tastes them.
yes.
It's like, which one?
I prefer the gold one.
All right. Damn it.
It's not letting you get out of bed easy.
Prestidigitate.
Yeah. And Ander, don't bathe.
What is happening right now?
So get a bath ready. Oh,
Maybe
I
his
did so-
slob's got good stuff.
That's so creepy. It's so not specifically creepy.
Incredibly creepy.
Zarek, does your tongue slime provide good benefit?
If I was a different
What
character.
do you mean, good benefit?
Well, here's the thing. You licked his hands. You told him not to bathe. Is there a reason?
I
Because
have,
you can lick me if you want, but if it's going to provide.
He doesn't
benefit.
bathe.
Crazy.
I'm a man.
What's happening?
I got needs. My armor and upkeep of us.
Boy, howdy.
darn well you were doing what you said.
So long, everybody.
Hi, Internet.
thanks for coming, Internet.
Thanks and good night.
No.
We will understand if you leave right now. It's totally. I would too.
What if it's like a magical salve?
Okay,
So you're trying to find out if he's got magic
Zarek-
spit.
Yes, I want to see if it's magical.
Zarek looks at you, and he's kind of like bewildered and intrigued that you even offer this. And he floats over. He gets up to his main eye, gets eye level with you, and his tongue just wraps around your head and just like goes through your hair and looks up, down through back side of your ear and up over your cheek and into your nose.
Into the nose.
Yeah, and then it just retracts.
Detect magic, please.
Detective magic.
I mean, there's
Is the
magical
saliva-
on on a Nolo. Tyrael.
Well, all of this was happening from when he said that weird line to all of this happening. I have prestidigitated the sound of soft saxophone. Like,
Oh no. Not careless whisper.
you set yourself up for this, man.
And so Zarek, he's like, you taste like sadness.
Oh. Getting offensive. I'll tell you what. Oh, wait.
Magic.
Wait.
It's magic.
How did you know? I
And
was
mountains.
sad? No, well, yeah, that's good. Well, for two reasons. We're on the mountains and we're on a mountain. But how did you know I was sad?
You're sad?
Ned is bothering me. I mean, he didn't look great, and if it was a great depiction, I don't know. But I mean, yeah, I'm sad.
Oh.
But anyway,
Oh no.
I'm gonna keep it on, Zarek. It's still in my. It's like dripping in the corners of my eyes. So I'm like,
Nice.
What kind of magic is it?
It just gets off a hue. It's kind of multicolored because he's an aberration. It sort of changes from one. There's certain colors it's not like conjuration. It's not like transmutation or stuff like that. But sometimes it borders on an evocation. Sometimes divination. It kind of, it's a weird kind of thing.
Does the food that he produces come off that way too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gross. Great. Cool.
I love that processing. Like,
Yeah.
It's gross. This is great. This
It's
is
in
good.
my ears, man.
Yeah.
Wet willy.
Yep, totally. Okay. So thus passes day number 2. Anyway, yeah. So you landed. Okay. So now you need to get to. You're gonna troop down to Shallow or you're gonna try and find the hideout. What do you want? Which direction? Clearly, where are we going?
You're heading towards the hideout, right?
That was my
The
understanding.
entrance. We need to find Wade.
Yeah, we want to try and talk
Cool.
to,
Yeah,
talk
we
to
need to talk
Wayne.
to Wayne.
Yeah.
So
Keep on the lookout for those weird wolf guys that chased us, though.
And the orcs. Or ogres, whatever.
Ogres.
Yeah. 'Cause we're on
everyone,
ogre
please.
mountain.
Are you going stealthily or are you going regular or what are you doing?
How stealthily can you go down a mountain?
If you move stealthily, it's half your speed, but you get the advantage of stealth checks. If you
Mountainous terrains, I'm pretty cool with.
okay,
Yeah, I got like the built mountainous.
Yeah. but if you are going to move at full speed, it's just you run the risk of being noticed.
I mean,
More so.
if we really wanted to get down quickly, we could just jump down and featherfall.
Is the
Not
No.
really.
That's
no.
gotta be a really
Not-
broad
not a-
That
mountain.
sheer?
It's
Yeah, it's not a
sheer
straight
elevation,
shot
no.
down. It's not like
do-
jumping off like
No
a wall or
cliffs.
the
We
top
need to
of a
do
building
those
or
like
something.
the wingsuits, you know?
Oh, like the flying squirrel suits.
Yeah, that's what we
I
need.
get the
I mean, I can
from
fly.
Morrowind.
Oh yeah, I can fly. And Sergey can cast fly. 1, 2. Wait,
I can
how many?
float. I can just hold on.
I mean, yeah, I could wild shape into something that could
But
fly.
he has to stay with us if that's the case, right?
Well, no, I think if you.
It's concentration. It is
fly-
concentration.
I say,
Yeah, let's just walk. It's
Okay.
fine.
Let's
We've
just go
got
down.
feet.
Yeah,
We'll be
do
fine.
you want to try stealthily?
But are we
since know
stealthing down slowly?
Who
Or
knows
we?
the most about ogres? You? You know the most about ogres? You would advise
Donkey.
us. Well, should we be like sneaky, or should we just go and try to make speed our men?
I mean, ogres aren't nice. We should probably try and be sneaky.
Sweet. Okay.
But I will argue the fact that we would definitely hear him from a bit away. So I mean, we could probably walk normally, and then we feel like we're being followed, then we can go stealth.
What if like one's napping? We wake it up.
Let's stop. Let's stop.
I say we stealth.
I want to roll
Stealth.
dice. Let's roll dice.
So
Oh, I was just trying to be cautious. It wasn't about dice.
No, I know.
But
Plus, if they don't catch us, they won't have a reason to look for a ship.
Brad is a mountainous shadow.
Oh, you know
Brad
what?
has rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
The
Did that
mountainous shadow.
21.
21?
21.
21?
I have to roll a disadvantage.
Yep.
I got a 10.
Plate mail.
I would have had a 17.
Okay.
I also have 10, so don't feel bad.
The Stein of Inspiration comes back every game day, right?
What?
Or is it once
The
per
mug?
our days?
The
Yes.
mug, that's
Well,
us.
once
That's
per
on
us.
at the table.
Good.
Once
Okay.
per session.
Yeah,
once
so
per
that'll be a 6.
6. Okay.
I have a 26.
Okay.
10.
There's,
10?
there's an inspiration.
19.
19. Okay, good.
There's an inspiration.
I think a 10 and a 6 and a 10.
Yeah, I don't think there's
Yeah,
much.
there's
a
a couple
10
of us
and a
that
6
are
isn't going to do it
subpar
either.
there.
I was going to say, there was already 2 10s, so
Okay.
I don't think the 6 is really dragging us down.
So you guys are going down the mountain. You're mostly trying to be stealthy, except for like Tyrael is just finding like every twig on the way down. It's like snap, snap, snap. You know, it's just like it's awful. It's just Tyrael. But and also Nolo's plate mail is just like jitting, just jangling the whole time.
Are you role playing? Is that how you're being?
Oh, yeah, and this is me being loud. Like, I was being quiet otherwise, but when these two are noisy, I'm like, will you stop? Are you? What's it?
Was you at a 10?
I had a 10.
And you had a 10.
Yeah.
So you're walking, and you're talking, and you're like yelling at these guys. Next thing you get smacked in the face with a branch.
Son of a...
Yeah. So yeah, and everyone else is just like, "What are you guys doing?" Yeah. So we have like the three stooges in the back, and the rest of you guys are quiet.
I'm even managing to stifle the laughter.
Yeah.
So
But-
it's almost like you guys are invisible, basically, and we're just the big sword homies.
You do manage to get down the mountain without incident, because even though you guys did see those ogre forms, they seem preoccupied, and they walk off to the north while you guys are heading east. So they were not, uneventful, which is, I guess, good.
Lucky.
Right. Yes. The dice of doom is not in my favor tonight. So it's in your favor.
Don't worry, it'll
which
kill
is
us
good.
later.
Wrong doom.
Yeah. And so you guys get down the mountain, and you could easily go into Shallow if you want to go to the hideout. If you're heading that direction, either make a survival check or a nature check, whatever's higher.
All of us?
Whoever's in the lead.
Oh,
I'll take a nature.
I'll do a survival.
And we're still like mountainous.
Not so much anymore. No.
19 for
Okay.
nature.
Okay.
14 survival.
Okay.
21 for nature.
Okay. Anybody else?
10.
Oh, I rolled a 15 for survival.
All right. So between Ander and Anola, you guys kind of reassess where you were, you kind of understand the geography, point out locations that you have seen before, and kind of retrace your steps back towards the hideout. And as you guys are walking, people are you get a sense that there's just carriages once in a while on the roads. It's pretty quiet mostly. There's still local wildlife, but by and large, this part of Briga seems more quiet than usual. Rather, because even you've spent time here, it's there's usually used to more foot traffic, but even though that passes, and you see the familiar farmhouse on the plateau overlooking a kind of a bluff, and outside there is a guy in overalls who has got gray skin, like a nose kind of upturned, large, almost yellowed eyes, and a straw hat on. He's holding a staff.
Does anyone recognize him?
Do we recognize?
Brad wouldn't.
Yeah, you recognize him as the same
rest of
farmer
the
that
Oddlot
Buick
recognize him from.
spoke to.
Okay. Hello, Sir Farmer. May I ask you a question? I want to approach from the road. Then I want to approach him if he says.
Okay. He looks at you. He's like, he just puts his hand up.
We were here before.
I have no recollection of this.
Oh boy.
Buick.
What about him?
We were here with him.
You were. Where is Buick?
That's a little difficult to answer. I don't know exactly where she is anymore.
She.
Yeah, he went through some changes.
Oh my god.
All true things.
He sort of died, and then we reincarnated him as a half-orc woman.
She's pretty cute too.
Not really, but
I mean, she's all right.
Brad like high fives and all.
Totally attractive.
She's moved on to greener pastures.
Oh god.
His soul is still among us, and that cheers my heart.
you look joyous. Anyway, we could use the help of the Nine Blades.
Do you have permission?
Wayne sent us.
Make
Or
a
maybe-
deception check.
Are
Deception.
you allowed to lie?
Are you
Yeah,
alive?
but then I lied.
You're a paladin?
Yeah, I can lie. I just can't act out evil deeds.
Alright.
Lying is part of the game.
It's an evil deed, isn't it?
Nah, it's just
Not if
deception.
you're trying. Lying to hurt somebody is different from
21, man.
lying
I'm
to get
going
what you
17.
Hold on.
So listen, lying is not inherently a bad act. It's a deceiving act, but sometimes there are things called white lies, which are intended to help not hurt
We're not
somebody's
planning
feelings.
this dude's birthday
Oh, no.
party. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
I mean, if you mental gymnastic anything enough, everything's cool.
Yeah, that's.
Look, a lot.
The morally relativistic paladin.
My gig is to protect.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, what'd you say again?
Well, Fred said, Wayne. I'm mentioning the name Wayne. Sent us, in the manner of speaking.
Wayne is excellent warrior.
Yes, I agree.
We
You
s-
look to be pretty excellent, and I'm not lying.
No, I am. I'm a Glathk.
I don't know what that means. No, I'm a Goliath.
Sorry.
Look at Matt's face.
I was trying to get it together.
just
Oh my god.
Just amazing.
Give that man a die.
I see.
Yeah. You get an inspiration.
Thank you.
No, not us. He does.
But both of you, for God's sake.
Okay.
You held
Yeah,
it
but
together.
Everybody,
yeah.
just everybody, inspiration.
Inspiration. You get an inspiration. You get an inspiration.
So, what you need from me?
We would like to use the tunnels into Cliffdall. And we can use some guidance. And that,
I open I'm the gatekeeper for the passage. I offer no guidance.
well, if you let us in, maybe there's somebody down there we could talk to.
Maybe. Okay. And he looks over his shoulder, and you see in the house, he's just keeping tabs on his family inside. And you see like two little Gith kids, like put their faces to the window.
Man.
Aw.
Like flat against the windows, they know the noses, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks for that
Yeah.
added visual
Yep, yep, yep.
assistance there.
Well, should you need it, because it seems like you know Wayne, you know the Nine Blades. My partner Gonila, she trains griffins, and we have a roost outside.
What?
I want to find a griffin.
Suit is like,
You don't say. That's a new wrinkle in the plan.
You know who liked griffins a lot?
But-
Ned.
Oh, Brad's gonna pat you big
like,
on the
ever
back.
since
like,
the interaction, like I've just been constantly
Aw.
thinking. So I want to make sure you tell Ned if you know her. I mean, I know this is anyway. Griffin sounds great.
So, like, how are we gonna get the griffins underground? Like, aren't they earth? How don't we need to be in like the tunnel to get to Wayne?
Well, that was one route of action. But griffins are not magical. Griffins can fly right in and not have to worry about that stuff.
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty sure they
Tower
can
cannons.
still be disintegrated.
Yeah.
But like,
That'd be great. Like we fly the griffins in, and they're like, "Look at those magical griffins," and then they start shooting at us.
Well, that's
bad.
about it.
Actually, that would be bad.
So excited.
I feel like you're putting the wrong emotion to all of that, right? It's like, oh my goodness, that's bad. Not, but you're like, yeah, my goodness, it's bad. Oh my goodness, it's bad.
I don't understand.
Yeah, well, we'll get there. I don't think we should just fly them in willy-nilly. I think we should do it in the guise of night.
Griffins
It's
are
maybe
not
safer than the tunnels, though, I'm thinking.
do the griffins know where Wayne is? Or was the other guy Hector or something?
We know where Hector was in the Temple District.
I don't know anything about Cliff Knoll. There's districts.
I don't think we'll be able to fly 8 griffins in unnoticed. I mean,
Nighttime.
well,
I mean, but griffins probably don't see well.
Can you get
Like,
word
daytime
to
creatures.
Wayne?
I mean, you don't just land them and they disappear.
Not easily.
Jump off.
My communicator was with Buick.
You don't have a body part of Wayne's, do you? Like hair or?
Why would I have such things?
Why wouldn't you? What's happened to me?
This question has come up just an amazing amount of times this session.
This section.
And it's always like on Andrew somehow. Somebody's starting to
Any
get like
hair,
really
like
creepy.
fingernails or anything. Not a creepy, no creepy reasons. Nothing weird.
For
I have
magic.
kept trophies, but I have not kept body parts of my friends. No.
Does it have to be a body part?
No. God, he's so bad.
Well, that's out. All right, let's. Where did we? Do we remember where the safe house was?
It's in the Iron District.
When you
Iron
met Ned, was she like all alone the first time, or did you meet like anyone else?
Ned was alone.
Oh, she's all by herself.
Then that doesn't help. 'Cause like you have to meet the person if you don't meet their body parts.
Yeah, I gotta know them.
That's so weird, but okay.
You know, griffins are awesome, but they're not necessarily a stealthy thing.
We're flying the Griffins.
I mean, I want to fly the griffins, don't get me wrong, but maybe we get in first and then use the griffins for something awesome later?
No, we gotta take the griffins now.
So my like actual legit question, because I don't fully remember, because it's been a while since we were in Cliftonall before, wasn't Wayne's whole place, like their operation, underground?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we get to their operation like from underground?
That's correct.
But their safe house was above ground, right?
Yeah, their base was under a house in the Iron
Okay.
District.
Okay.
So
So we
Fly-
land griffins somewhere far away from that house and then walk to.
I do remember. I think I gained safe passage because of my helm. Remember, I went in front of the council.
You were given leeway.
And that was like for a day, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
They pretty
Yeah.
much said, "You can be here, but if anything happens, it's out of our hands."
Good to know.
We had to
like
have Hector
your
just to
size.
exist in the city, basically.
find the house, fly in, drop onto the house using Featherfall.
I like this plane even more now.
What could go wrong?
Can griffins?
Wait a minute, I'm planning again. No, never mind. Don't listen to me.
I want to do what he said. We
Let's
should
do
take the
it.
griffins and fall on
Like
the house.
worst case scenario, we like fall to our deaths, and that's a pretty cool way to go. I'm like,
Going to be a lot
Yes,
killing.
yes, fall to our deaths.
And so the Oddlot was taken out by gravity.
We almost got taken out by a door and a tapestry. So
a book.
honestly,
It was the
Of
books.
course,
The books
yeah.
were, yeah.
That's absolutely.
Okay, so are we doing
Let's
the
do
Griffin
it.
thing?
do we have enough griffins for the whole party?
We have ample griffins. Gonila has been adamant in her training and breeding of griffins.
that's a pretty cool hobby.
It was her former profession that carried over to here.
What kind of coin do you need for that, pal?
It will be 5 gold per person.
Oh, I got it.
I'm gonna give you 6 if you give me the fastest bird.
You don't know how negotiations work.
No, I do. I need. Oh, you're right. 6.
I'm already.
Okay, we will have Axel.
Ooh, I like the name and
Name
everything.
is great. I'm gonna go speak with Axel, by the way, so you guys can benefit from it.
Okay, hold on.
Gotta get him primed for
Every
your-
animal has to be the fastest animal.
Paranolo,
I
have
know,
to be the
man.
best,
I know.
Remember last time you tried to be the best? Oh, we tied. I'm still the best because I'm better. And that's how these things work.
Okay,
It's a tie.
okay. Well, what?
Oh, I just wanted to dump the gold like as quickly as I can to him. And just like, where are they? Where are the griffins?
Okay, they are out back.
And run away.
And he's in the middle telling you the rest of the directions. You're gone.
Oh yeah, like with feline agility,
Yeah.
you're like, shoo!
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, you did that like weird
Yes.
cat thing where you're like,
Hey, so I am Chorok, and you are.
I'm Brad. It's nice to meet you, bro. Rock.
He nods.
Tyrael, nice to meet you.
Too. I will not shake hands.
Oh, I apologize.
Snow.
Anolo.
As you know, I'm Ander.
This is my farm.
It's lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You get a sense that he's kind of just awkward at this point. Like like his hospitality is not his thing.
We should probably go to the Griffins now, huh?
He's like
Yes.
exceeded how much he normally talks
Excellent
to people.
idea. This way, and he just leads you down past the farmhouse, which is actually a pretty quaint-looking farmhouse. Even so much that there's little baskets in the windows with wildflowers. They're not really well taken care of. They're kind of anemic, but they're there. Like they're trying. And you go back behind the house. You go through a gate. Because at the back, he's got this kind of a long fence. It's not painted. It's not white. It's just kind of like this wooden slatted gate. Takes you through it, and he goes down through this narrow stairwell, I guess you could say. It's almost natural looking. Parts of it have been carved to make it more accessible for people to travel down. And you kind of wind down the side of this cliff face over this bluff, and you go inside a cave, and there is just like a stable inside the cave, and the griffins are walking around free range. As you look around, there are other chutes for them to come in, and sometimes they exit, sometimes they come back in. But there are there's probably 10 griffins total, which they have been training.
Okay.
Yes, these. Gonila has exceeded her capabilities here. We have had orders to train griffins should we need them. This seems like a fine time.
I agree.
Do these know their way back? Should we need to?
Oh yes, they have photographic memory.
What's a photograph?
What he's trying to say is eidetic. It's just a bigger word.
I have experience with Modrons. They have photographs in the world of Primus.
Which one's Axel?
He points, and Axel is currently at the back of the stable, reclining. But you see that the tips of his griffin wings are like silvered, and it goes all the way around the edge of his wings. It's kind of shiny, and his beak is longer and more pointed than the rest of them.
You know that's right. Axel. And I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna pick up some of his food and be like,
You pick up a handful of dead rats.
"Yep." And there's like 7 of them in there. You, Axel. I say in the beak tongue.
Well, you guys are. Yeah.
Are you Axel?
Do I have to do this?
Do I have to do this?
You must be. So listen. Here's what we've got. You've seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
I've got a running gag, right? I must be first to any place we get to. You must get me there. Because you're the best.
No problem.
Oh, yeah. Yes. More confidence. Listen, anybody else super close to you in speed? That
Fuck
we need
them. Sorry, PG-13 is by 1.
That's 1 per stream.
That was good. It was
you,
worth it.
Axel. You could have all these and I'll get you more later. You were close to my fingers. But you're cool. You're cool.
He's the Edgelord Griffin.
I kind of like picture some of his feathers go over one eye.
It's got like.
And so it shall be.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm totally
So-
getting.
Is there one that's like the runt?
They're all, not, I wouldn't say runty,
Okay.
but they're all pretty much the same size. They've been
Oh,
very
okay.
well taken care of.
All right. I just want to. I
Love
want to
the
have.
underdog.
I would love to have been like on one already when they show up.
Oh yeah.
Could I?
Oh, because you darted ahead.
Darted.
Yeah.
Make an animal handling check.
Excellent.
Oh Lord.
He's either on one or in one. That's what we're finding out now.
He's a kitty cat, so those bears are gonna eat him up.
16.
Hey, ho.
Okay.
Plus, I
Probably
can
not
talk to
gonna
them
eat-
psychically.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, no.
So you've managed to befriend one that has been called Blade.
Ooh.
Yeah. And she has taken a liking to you, taken a shine to you. And you can see that her talons are exquisitely sharp. So yeah, and she's allowed you to. You gave her, I assume you filled her in on some stuff, and she said, "It's
Very
okay,
excited
honey.
about
You
special.
can get on." Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so
As soon as you
does-
guys come in, I'm like. Yeah.
Okay.
Picture you making like a vision of like you like riding the jet with your hair blowing back.
Okay.
I don't think I'm cool enough for that.
So yes, Turiel.
Sorry. Is there one that seems, kind of inquisitive or friendly?
Yeah, there's one that seems a bit more inquisitive than the others, who is perhaps a bit interested in your horns and takes a sniff at them.
I just approach Kyle carefully, just kind of, introduce myself, quote unquote.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh, God, please, no, don't get me bitten. Get bitten. Okay, animal handling.
I think
No,
it's okay.
You wanted to get eaten a little bit? And we go, it's
17.
just like taken by his tail.
Just a little eaten.
So Chorok comes over to you and goes, "Good choice. This is Sliver.
Sliver.
He will guide you."
So what does that mean? Like, he's the leader?
Sliver is no. This is the one that you're riding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's his
Just
name.
make it sure. All right.
Yep.
Oh, Sliver, wasn't that the knockoff name we used for Splinter in our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yeah. It was Sliver.
Oh yeah. It's
Snow
all coming
find
together.
the most well-groomed one.
Oh.
Okay. There is.
We all have certain aspects that we're looking for, don't we?
Yep. There is one that is well groomed, and the fur, the feathers are a bit more ruffled, more puffed out than the rest, and
Big posh bird.
yeah, I mean, it's nothing really, like it doesn't have super sharp talons, it doesn't have like a longer beak, but it's comported very well. It's a very attractive looking griffin, right? And Chorok says, this is Meat Hammer.
That's great.
Excuse me, still, I believe that's my bird.
Meat Hammer's a lovely name. Very
I named him.
poignant.
Meat hammer.
Wow.
And me getting licked by Zarek wasn't in any way.
Anyone else?
Brad would
The
like
least
to.
ornery looking one.
The least ornery looking one?
Oh, dude, I'm so gonna beat you.
Okay.
I've learned my lesson.
This is Godila's favorite. And it's a thinner one. The wings seem to be a little bit longer, and the even down near the talons, it's got a bit of blue fading into yellow. It's a very it's a pretty interesting looking griffin, and he goes by the name of
Peter?
No.
Merv?
No.
Griffin.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Stop dreaming.
The memes! They're insidious. Cannot escape them.
This is Warclaw.
Whiplaw.
Brad wants to try to find the one that looks like they need the most like inspiration.
The lazy one?
The most
The
listful
one,
looking.
the one that could like do the pep talk and like confidence boost. You
Alright.
know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ah, you have found lazy.
Lazy as sub, bro. He can't understand me. It's like all I get is charades level communication.
Okay.
So he would unless he's not a beast. I don't know.
I
I think he's a magical
definitely.
beast.
I think they're
If you can
beasts.
talk to him, I think I
they're
should be able to
beasts,
talk to
but
him. I don't.
You can.
Can someone
If
double
I
check
can
real
talk
quick?
to 'em.
What are griffins?
Well, I
beasts?
have like a weird
I don't know
druid
what
you.
they.
thing.
Not offhand. I don't know offhand.
Well, it's up to you.
Griffin is.
Whatever you think.
They're
He either
monstrosities.
understands that I said.
Monstrosities. No,
Oh,
monstrosities.
he's a
so no,
monstrosity.
no,
Well,
negative.
then all he did was simply go.
Wait.
Blah, blah.
So does that mean you couldn't
Wait a
speak to
minute.
him?
But it is at your discretion.
Okay, so yeah, my discretion. You can fine.
He's a monstrosity.
Yeah, I mean this is fair enough.
He was a raised monstrosity.
But you
I've
can
totally talked to griffins before.
yeah, well hippogriffs.
Whole different kind of flying
Yeah.
thing.
Different
That's
flying.
Whole different thing.
Whole
Getting your
other
grips mixed
But you
up.
did pull
But I
the
just
same
spoke
exact
to
shenanigans
actual-
with those
Yep.
ones.
Yeah. Well, so since we've been doing it that way, it's
Yeah,
fine. That's
so-
cool.
I wasn't saying anything important anyways. I was just saying like,
Okay.
what's up? So
Okay,
there's
so I
that.
assume you're gonna wild shape.
What, you're not
Oh no,
gonna ride
I
a griffin?
totally want to ride a
You want a
griffin.
griffin? Do you want okay? What
I
griffin?
want a griffin.
Okay.
Griffin riding a griffin.
What are you looking for?
Wait, Alvin actually doesn't care that much. Everyone else has like selected a griffin, so there's probably only like 2 left anyway. So it's
Yeah.
just like this guy or this guy. This guy.
Okay, that guy.
Decision made.
Okay.
His name is that guy.
I'm going with this guy.
Okay. So of the last 2, there were actually a pair of twin griffins.
Oh,
Yeah. And
I choose to ride both of them.
so you chose number 1 or number 2?
Thirkir would need one.
Yeah,
Oh,
third
yeah,
grade needs
Thirkir
one
gets
too.
the other.
Let's say number 2.
Number 2? Okay. And he goes, these were a special birth. We ran out of clever names. This is number 2.
You're riding on a
Who does number 2 work for?
Sushi griffin.
And then we have number 1.
Thirkir will ride number 1.
Excellent. Fiercely.
You just slipped into your Zeri guy.
Oh, I was trying to do Thirkir.
Yeah. Okay.
I understood. I picked up what's going on.
I got it.
No, Zorlin's a little more like this.
Yeah. Totally.
So, you all have your griffins. I assume you're going to take off ASAP, or you want to wait till?
We want to make sure we time it so we get there at nightfall, right?
Okay.
We want to be undetected if possible.
All right, who has feather fall besides me?
Yoink.
Okay, good. So we're all good.
I have levitate. So,
Just so we're all clear on this, we plan on flying into an anti-magic area and relying on magic to catch us.
Well, it's not like anti-magic everywhere. It's just a thing they can do. I don't know that it's there all the time, right? Like it sounded like he was like they can be like boom, and it's like oh no.
And we don't know if it's covering everything.
Brad will go first to test it.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, totally.
And I'm just going to use a no-no logic, right? But I mean, if they have an anti-magic thingy and they got a very magic beam of things, they can't use them both at the same time.
Dude,
Deep, right?
smart,
Turtles.
genius.
Deep.
Turtle.
But
No
how
basis.
often are they using the Doom Tower?
Well, they can't
Okay.
use it on the so doing the other.
As you guys become familiar with the griffins, Chorok gives you some pointers on tips on riding, equips you all with enough knowledge and gear to either get in the saddle, so to speak. So you do some basic primers. He entrusts you to take care of the griffins, so you get to your destination in one piece and get them back. And excuse me. So as the day goes on, and it's just before dusk, and you guys all just line up your griffins and you launch out in almost a horizontal pattern. Of course, Axel is taking the lead, and then everyone falls into a sort of a V pattern.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the sun's setting in the back. As you're flying over Briga, you're heading. You're actually here where you're heading to the north. The sky is full of reds and oranges and purples as a setting sun, and soon it goes dark. And you, off in the horizon, you see the kingdom of Cliffnall, or the city of Cliffnall. The lights around the perimeter are all lit on the walls. The lower city is a kind of a shantytown area. You see lights here and there, but most and the city itself is pretty well lit up. And in the center is that large spire with this, which the giant crystal, which did fire rays of disintegration at you. You see it illuminated in a cone of fire. And that's what we're going to pick up on next week.
Awesome.
Okay.
So really, like it's like a giant beacon of fire, like shooting out.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I know,
Was
right?
it doing that last time?
Nope. It wasn't night last time.
Oh, it wasn't night last time either.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it was daytime the last time.
The great eye is always watching.
Tune in next week, folks, for another exciting episode of the Oddlot.
Yeah, where the Oddlot sneaks in and then dies.
Possibly gets roasted midair. And then we die.
Make it out. Will they fall to their bloody death? As
Will they
Tyrell
find
suggested?
Wayne? Will Brad ever get
one thing before we go. Make perception checks.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna
I want to see. If
Should be fun.
Just kind of a
19.
Hail Mary.
One.
18?
Net 20.
Look at that one over here.
20.
You know what? Screw it. It's the
35.
end of the session. I'm gonna mug that.
15.
Worse.
Oh yeah,
Where's
I'm
my
mugging
one?
it. I'm mugging it.
18.
And then there's.
11.
That's better than a 1.
I'm gonna use some inspiration.
Okay.
You want to be able to see.
I want to see.
There
There
you
we
go.
are. 17 plus 6.
Okay.
There we go. We're high now.
The only person who sees anything is Anolo.
Oh, Lord.
Cause I've run Axel. He's great.
And you notice two very disparate things. One, you see what looks to be a rider on a horse trucking as fast as he can into the city of Cliffnall. And then off in the distance, you see what looks to be a formation of something. But it's moving. And that's where we're gonna pick
Is
up.
that moving thing chasing the rider?
Like towards
It's
the
on
city.
it's on the horizon, it's moving towards the city.
Oh. Oh, we picked a great time to come.
We've got great timing, guys. Whatever this
Oh, yeah.
is.
There's a cliff now.
I didn't know if it was gonna happen because that was the one thing that was gonna natural 20 that was gonna be it. So
Really?
yeah,
Nothing
Dang.
better to cover your
because
entrance than an
you're
entire
in the
army
middle.
over there.
It's dark. You don't have dark. I mean, come on.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine everybody nobody hitting it and just being like, oh, you don't see anything? We're like, well, okay.
After making the whole table roll, none of you guys see anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
That's D&D.
It is.
Ominous.
Hey Matt, tomorrow at work I want to talk about that thing that we might have seen.
Yeah, right.
You'll never get it out
But
of me.
anyway, so that's where we'll pick up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Thank
Bye,
you
Internet.
all.
Bye.
Bye.
Till next week. Thanks for tuning in.